Yes, you two cats. You're so happy. Big babies. Oh, how are you guys doing today? Going to some more Wuthering. Wuthering Wives. Don't know how long the stream will be. I just decided, you know what? Let's do Act 7. Because we did get through the first arc pretty quickly, so I think I'm fine with slowing down a little bit on progressing the main story. Obviously still progressing it, at least doing one act, maybe 2 acts a week, depending on how I'm feeling about it. But also making sure to do like companion missions like we've been doing. And also there's like one of the event, well not event, well yes, one of the event missions. One of the events we need to do on stream because it has its own like little story going on. But what I was meaning was permanent content, which there seems to be something very similar to Star Rail's simulated universe here. So we'll have to do that at some point, and it does actually have story to it. I did make sure to check. It looks like it's around like 2 hours or so, with some characters we haven't met in-game yet, so I'm like, let's progress the main story some more, meet those characters, and then I'll see about doing that. But yes, today we are doing Act 7 after that big climactic finale, where we got a new element. I'm still not quite sure what they call it in this game. I know they call their abilities like Forte, right? I'm just not sure like alignment wise what it's called. But yeah, we got a new element, fought the big boss, and while we did not kill it or permanently kill it, we did drive it off. And they're like, hey, we'll take that. That's a win. That's a dub. But we still need to resolve 2 things. So there's Scar telling Jinshi, hey, you're gonna be fighting your sentinel. You're gonna be fighting Jue, right? And she's like, oh boy, okay. So we still need to resolve that plot point. Along with, well, we saw the other overseer, but it's like, will that other overseer break Scar out? What's going on there? What, cat? You're fine, you big baby. And then we also have, well, yeah, Black Shore stuff. But most recently, during the fight with the Threnodian of Thrax, right? Our little companion, the hungry voice from earlier that devoured the crownless, popped out to block an attack. And it's like, what are you? Which I assume this is what this next part's about. New companion. Head to Panhua's restaurant and talk to your friends. After the Battle of Norfall Baron, everything came to an end. Your friends are calling you for a meetup. The snacks at Panhua's restaurant. Seems they like to know more about that little one from within your body. So, team-wise, I did figure let's use something slightly different tonight. So we have Encore as another DPS rather than Cauchoro. I'm not sure how to say his name. He's been fun. He's grown on me, and I think I'll revisit him on the team once I get more Teffy and him leveled up more, and then it's like, okay, we can throw you guys in. Phoebe will just have to wait until we get to the region where we can farm more for her, unfortunately. I have been checking out Sunhwa. I really like the timing mechanic. Even though it's simple, it's very satisfying. So I've had fun using her in some of the endgame a little bit. Well, you know, I haven't reached a true endgame, but the endgame mode, you know what I'm saying. Also, the game really wants me to use Tauchi. They're like, Lee's user, and I'm like, maybe. Like, I'm sure I will in the future at some point, but right now I you know, from everything I've heard, I need to make 3 teams. I have 8 characters currently I would think about leveling, you know, all the way up. And then it's like, okay, so we need 1 more at some point. So, we'll see. But yeah, let's get into it. And we're also using, yes, new element, Havoc Roller. So I have to get used to that gameplay, rotations, all that sort of stuff. Sorry, I know I need to do your story companion stuff. I'm sorry. I started by accident because it was an AoE off stream, and I was like, no, I'm cursed. There's 2 of you. But yeah, no, devs, never, or please don't give AoE quest starters. Please just make it talk to the character. But anyway, I see it like this. Perfect. Talk to your friends. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing well. Everyone, oh yeah, that was one of the really cool moments during the finale. Oh, little guys already out. I was going to talk more, but we decided let's have a little mini cutscene. There we go. Yeah, no, it was really fun with the finale, seeing all the characters coming together to help out and be like, we got your back, we'll defend this place, you go on ahead. And yeah, teaming up with GN as well. Super cool little buddy. Just pop out, yeah. That little guy. Still don't have a name right now. Yeah, little one.
対峙した2つの力が衝突し、
Two
激しい
forces
振動の後、
clashed, collided,
負けた一方が
and
消え
were
てゆく。
victorious.
そんな風に感じました。
Yeah, that was a little guy.
ですが、貴園将軍と漂白者さんと合流し、ようやくわかりました。
Walking, consuming
漂白者さんの体から姿を現したこ
Threnodian
の子が、
power.
溢れる名式の力
And
を
I
吸
assume
いだ。
that's how we, well,
いえ、飲み込んでしまったの
not
で
how
す。
we got the Havoc ability,
そ
because
の
that's
後、
when we
体が心配だっ
partially
たこともあり、
absorbed it.
私たちは漂白者さ
But
んを
I'm
連れ
assuming
て、
like, oh, maybe
す
that
ぐに
strengthened
研
it or
究員へ
something.
向かい、
Whoever was our
略視を
frequency
尋ねま
engine
し
with
た。
his body. Yep,
検
yep.
査の結果分か
From
っ
the
たのは、
promise and everything.
この子こそが漂白者さんの体
Speculate
内に
space
ある
or
空間、
organism hidden.
あるいは生物だったということ。
Now we just need to find out more about this strange little guy. And we'll see if we do more than Act 7 tonight. Like, if Act 7 is really short,
残像
we'll
を
do
構
another
成
act.
する残響と近く、どちらかとい
Some
うと
frequencies with
デ
tacit
ータドックに
discords.
変えられた音階と似て
So
いま
there's an
す。
echo processing database.
その宿主は
Stored
デバイ
inside
ス
your
ではなく漂白者さんです。
Yeah.
漂白者さんから離れることが
A
で
little
きない。
unique ability.
一
Your
人で
own
行動
echo.
することができない。つまり
Can't manifest
この
without
子
you.
は漂白者さん専用音階と考えられます。
She's one of
略
the
視が
characters
出した
I'm
結論は
considering
ここまで
leveling
です。
later.
周波数エナジーを吸収し
Can
た
you
のは
confirm how you
あな
absorbed
た
that
自身な
echo?
のか、
Is it you
それ
or
とも
one?
この子なのか、
Two of you together.
それとも
Mm.
両者の力が合わさった結果なのか。
Good that they're
それに
bringing up
対
the
して
recap just because it's
略
like,
視
oh
は
yeah,
こ
that
の
was
よう
like
に解
6
析
plus
していま
hours
す。
ago. Discovered more.
漂白者さんの体内に
A new
無
power
感者と
source.
同源、かつ
Similar to
それ以
Crownless.
上に強い力が存在していることが分かりました。
Tacit discord you defeated.
おそらく北楽野原で倒したあの残像の力です。
There. That's what I was wanting to see.
この子が吸収したはずの力が
Excess energy.
なぜか漂白者さんの中にあり、
Up
混
in
ざ
your
り合ってい
body.
る。
Available on
つまり
disposal.
この子と漂白者さんは
Deeper
音
connection.
階と宿主の関係だけでなく
Conversion.
共存の関係にあ
Dependency.
ります。
Convergent codependency. That's new. What does that mean?
そうですね。漂白者さんとこの子は別の存在な
Two
のですが、
separate individuals.
もう一方の影
Energies
響
and
を受ける
vitals
ことが
affect
あり
each
ます。
other. Better or
体力や
worse.
体調に左右され
Feel
た
each
り、
other's emotions.
相手と近い、
Right.
もしくは同
Yeah.
様の感性を
Hunger
持つ
before.
といった具合にです。
Pressure the crowns.
つまり 片方が強くな
bond
ると
between this
もう一
creature.
方はそれ相応
Symbiotic.
に強くなる。
It strengthens, so do
で
you.
も片
One
方
is
が傷
harmed,
ついたら
the other suffers.
もう一方がその痛みを感じる可能性もありま
That's
す。
not great. Poor little
幸い
guy.
この子は単独で
And
活動
every
できません。
side, not an easy
攻撃
target.
を受けることは
And
まずないでしょう。
chromatic as well.
万が一誰かに
Seek
狙われて
shelter
も
inside your body.
漂白者さんの体に入って
Its eyes
身
are
を
like
隠す
the
こともできます。
Tacit marks. I think I understand. Sounds complicated. Let's talk about it later.
こんなものだったかな。
Explain it to yourself.
召集に現れたソノラに
Maybe
言ってしまって
Persenosphere.
本当は彼女の口から直接お話しするべきだったのですが、私が代わりに
待て情報量多すぎ。
Too much info.
つまりこ
Oh,
のちっこい
had
の
just
が
had a yummy meal.
一緒に面識を倒したってこと本当かな。
Teeny tiny
こ
thing.
んなちっ
Nope,
こいの
poke the
ど
belly.
こにあんなデカブツと戦える力が。
Yeah, she's great. Chishia. Chishi.
我実はすごいんだぞ。
Don't look down on him.
いや
Knows
違
your
った
name.
我はすごいんだぞ。
Okay.
検査をやったあの冷たい女もびっくりしてたな。
Absolutely shocked.
我は波の雲海じ
Super
ゃない。
duper cool.
蝶が何個もつ
Rarest
く
of
と
them
んでも
all.
ないレアもんだって。
Yeah. The 5-star echo. 6-star echo. You sure you didn't add anything extra? That doesn't sound like the Baiji I know. Hmm.
そう仏頂面で書類を人の顔に叩きつけてそうな白紙が
Super duper
蝶
cool.
が何個も
Too extra.
なんて言い方しないって。
Just making sure of things. Together. There we go.
お前なんか
Boost
持
your
ってるな。
ego. Aw.
確かに少し大げさかもしれませんね。
What she
で
meant.
も白紙が驚いていたのは事実です。
Simplified.
交流以外の国では
Highly
もっと知
intelligent
能が高い
echoes.
音階も
Like
存
on
在
their
してい
own.
て、人
Other
々の生活に
countries
関わっていると聞いたことがあります。
evolved every aspect of human life, unique abilities. Cool.
しかし
I'm guessing
それは
we
希少な
listened
事
to
例で
that, right?
私そして
Or
生態の
whatever.
研究者である
The
白紙で
other
さ
country we've
え
seen
見
a
たこ
little
と
bit
があり
of
ません。
in trailers and demos and stuff.
もし
That's what they're
この
talking
子がそ
about.
の音階の一種なら
Places like that.
きっと白紙も驚く大発見ということなのでしょう。
Baji, an echo acoustics expert. Ever seen one person? This little thing. Or an
ってこと
echoes.
はこいつのことが分かれば
Where it
同
came from.
じような音階をもっと見つけられるかも。
What? Trying to catch them all? Are you seriously buying all of this already? Sure, sounds doable.
キエン将軍と白紙が言ってることなら間違いない
Both
し
Ji
ね。
and Baiji confirmed it.
それになんてったってあんたのこと
Echo
だしな。
inside them. Pretty crazy. Anything's possible.
伝説と同じように体に残響を取り込んじゃうんだもん。こいつと出会ってぎ
This
ゅ
little
ーっ
thing.
と体に吸い込めるようになったってそうおかしくないよ。
Usable, I guess.
それで
So,
お前どこで漂白者に吸収されたかは覚えてるか？
yeah, does it have any memories?
そんなの知ったこっちゃ。
Supposed to know.
いや
Just
そ
ask
んなの
him.
こいつに聞けばいいじゃん。
Well, yeah, the head mark being a tacit mark, as well as the eyes. Because they know I don't remember. Sure, she can ask. It's not like I have the answer.
そうそう吸収されたのは明らかに記憶喪失の前に起きたことだし。
Yeah, do you have memories?
でも音階は召喚された後のことしか記憶できません
Everything's
よね。
earlier than the first
だから
manifestation.
この子も
Case with this little one.
ふん話のわかるや
Common
つがいた
sense.
な。
Uh-huh.
同じことをあの緑の仏頂面にも聞かれたけど、
Oh yeah, GM.
北楽野原よりも前のことは一切記憶にないんだ。
Hmm.
多分こいつの体の中でずっと眠ってたからな。
Of
眠
course
って
they
る
don't remember.
間のことはわからなくても仕
What
方
were
な
you
いだ
dreaming
ろう。
about?
眠ってた？ あんないろんなことが起きてあんないっぱい戦ってたのに
Those
何も
Falcons
聞こえて
fighting.
なかったの？
Didn't hear anything?
それもあんな長い間
Sleeping quality
ぐ
really
っすり寝す
something.
ぎだろう。
Yeah, we do some crazy sleep. I'd prefer it to not stay awake all the time. Please no. There are things I don't want it to hear.
プライバシーは重要だもんな。わかるわかる。安心しろよ。お前の体の中は妙に心地いいんだ。中に入ったら一瞬で眠くなって何も聞こえなくなる。
Interesting.
厄介なのはいつ目が覚めて外に出れるのかわからないことだ
You wake
な。
up, get
それ
tired,
に
hungry
外に
fast.
出てもすぐ腹が減って眠くなってそれでまた中に戻っちゃう。
Hmm.
やっぱり腹が減ってるのが全ての原因だ。
以前
Another
急に現れてすぐ消えたのは
food-obsessed companion.
それが原因だったのですね。
Lack of energy.
確かに音階はデバイスのエネルギーが不足していると力を発揮できないことがあります。
Echoes.
そっか。いろいろと普通の音階と違うのかもって思ったけど
Share a lot in
結
common.
局ほとんど一緒なんだね。となると名前もまだないってことだよ
Don't know
な。
your denomination
みんなが
nickname.
ちびっこちびっこって呼んでたから
Little one.
てっきりそれが名前かと思ったよ。
名前？何それ？
そのものの呼び方、つまり
Returns
あなた
special
をどう呼
echoes.
ぶかということですね。
Characteristics, abilities,
音階の場合、
places of origin.
その特徴や能力をもとに名付けられます。
我の名前、
I don't know.
全然覚えて
I
な
have a
い。
name at all.
我、名前がない？
Sorry about that.
ダメだそれは。
No
他のやつにはあるのに、
Special
我だけ
echoes
ないのは
of names.
嫌だ。
I'll have one. We'll come up with
何が
one.
ちびっこだ。適当すぎる。お前が言うような特徴も威厳もないじゃないか。
Well, you're sort of a bunny-ish
そうだ。
thing.
名前をつけてくれ。代わりに食べ物を分けて。
Let you have some of the food.
まあな
Nothing
かった。
left. Yep. Ate it all up. Yeah, we got
じゃあ
another.
さ、
Like I
今
said,
度う
food
まいもの
obsessed
があれば
companion.
取っといてやる
Next
から
time,
とに
definitely
か
save
く
some.
我に名前をつけてくれないか？
Trying to do the cutesy eyes.
名前を今？
そう、今だ。だってお前が鹿でお前はヤンヤンだろ。
Mm-hmm.
あとお前は
Your name is Rover.
変な名前。
Sounds interesting.
確か記憶喪失なん
Get
だっけ。
everything. You
じゃ
still
あこれ
remember.
は
I just came up with it. It's my new name now.
名前がないのは不便ですし、
Old name and
何
memories
よ
all
り
gone.
新しい名前は新しい人生を歩み始めた
More
証となります。
convenient. A fresh start.
そうそう、お前まとめるのうまいな。お
Like
前
she
らは
said.
全員名前がある。我もちゃんとした名前が欲しいんだ。
Fair enough. Should they get a name?
もちろん、もっと覇気があって
A little cool,
特別
little
で
special.
すごく強い感じの名前でも全然いいんだぞ。
Yeah. That's a long list of descriptors. Yeah, you having a name should make things easier.
それもそうか。強くて覇気があ
Echo.
る。
It's
スーパースペシャルダイナミック音階？
絶対嫌だ。なんだその安直なネーミングセンスは。ちびっこと変わんないじゃ
absolutely
ん。
no.
はあ？スーパースペシャルって
Every
変
difference.
身の時とかのお決まり文句じゃん。
Hero play character.
じゃ
Transformation.
あ耳がなんか変で飛べるから
Righteous Raptor.
空飛ぶヒーロ
Power
ー
Up.
空飛ぶ戦士
Blind Fury.
空飛ぶ義足
Don't think any of
や
those
だ
fit.
やだやだ。
No.
お前は何言ってるんだよ。我が求めてるのはな、こ
Wow.
う、こ
こうってなんだよ。 私は
ginger
翼の英雄っ
speedster.
て呼ばれてすごく嬉
Sounds
しいよ。
awesome. Yeah, but not all the time, right?
そうか。
Sure, if you say so.
我の名前としては不十
It's
分
not
だ。
like anything but my name. No. Absolutely no. Hmm? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely know this. Absolutely know that. What do you want? Let's make it simple. Why don't you just call yourself Abby? Ah, is that gonna be short for absolute? Oh, hi, Jack Jack.
脅迫者
Such
が
a
き
big
っと
baby.
いい名前を。
Sounds so random.
なんか適当すぎない？まさかお前も
Pick two
何も
random
考えてくれないの
syllable
か？
No, of course not. Why not? Simplicity works wonders. Happy means joy. It's what you bring to us. Yeah, that's your
お前
piece.
考えるの放棄してないか？
Absolutely know a lot. Yep.
うん。
Hmm.
うん。
Thinking on it. Why? Isn't that a nice name? Maybe I should come up with a better one.
ずっと黙ってるけど気に入らないのだろうか。短いし
Catchy,
覚えやすい
impactful,
しユ
clever.
ーモアもある。
All at once.
こんないい名前はそうそうな
Oh,
い。
yeah. Aye, aye.
アブ
Abraxas.
アブラクサス。アブラクサス。
And then Abby being short for that. Hmm.
え？なんだって？
Muttering
ラと
rap.
かクとか。
Any spell. Yeah. Abracadabra.
アブ。まあ言いづ
This
らい。
feeling.
でも
My name
我の名
should
前は
be.
こんな感じかなって。
Okay. Ready? Yeah.
決めた。アブはいい。
That's
アブ
my
に
name.
決めた。
Not. And they thought you didn't like it. Good. Saves us time thinking of another one.
せっかく漂白者がつけて
Of
く
course
れ
I like
た
it.
新しい名前だからな。まだちょっと慣れ
Trying
な
to
いけ
get
ど。
used to it. Feel attached to this name. Interesting.
とにかく今から我
Not
はア
call
ブ
me
だ。
little one again.
今度ちびくなって言ったら勇者しねえからな。
We won't.
わかったわかった。
Sure.
最初はチビ。アブの出自をたどって手がかりを
It's
探そう
some
って思った
answers.
けど、
You would.
これって
Come on.
結局
Already.
名前をつけただけだよね。
Back at square one.
本当に何の手がかりもないの？ でも、もしアブの出自がわ
Figure
かれ
out
ば
where Abby came
何かの
from.
ヒントになるかもしれないよね。
Just other special
レイ
icons.
ン様と妻子を
Start
待たなくても
avoiding cover.
漂白者のことをもっとわかるかも。
If we're asking about a magistrate or central.
アブの能力について調べてみませんか？
Special abilities. Okay.
アブは特別な力を持っています。
A unique ability.
それも名式に抗えるような
Does with our
とても強
records.
力な力です。
Abby's power.
なのでその能力と現存のデータを対比すればアブのこともわかるはずです。
That is true. Likely so.
なんであんたはそこで疑うんだよ。
Likely
現場にいたんじゃないの？
Sounds so unsure. See it with your own eyes. It happened too fast. I didn't get a clear look. I'd be more sure I could see it again.
じゃあ、アブの力
Show us
見せ
again.
てくれる？
Oh, you did that.
正直私も興味津々なんだ。何か大発見になるかも。
ははしょうがないな。
Show
見
you
せ
how
て
it's
や
done.
ろうじゃないか。
Too crowded.
でもここは屋内でやりづらい。少し移動しないか？
Okay. What you gonna do?
見るがよい。
All eyes on you. Okay. Setting the controller down. Focus it up. What you gonna do? Nice.
なんで
What's going on?
これ
Try
はなし
again.
だ
Is there not enough energy to absorb or do it? And the marks lighting up. Everyone's faces. Get a little embarrassed.
これは
Something happened?
調子が悪いだけ
Little
だ
slip.
これはたまたまで
Gotta
でき
trust
ない
me.
わけじゃないぞ
Hmm.
前は漂白者の前に我は
Stood
立
in
ってた
front
だ
of him.
け面
Big
識
Ben
だけ
Threnodian
あれは
monster
勝手に
thing.
倒れたんだ
Just left.
つまり
Didn't
何もして
do
ないって
anything.
こと
Ah,
そんな言い方ないだろ
definitely did something.
言っただろ我はずっと眠ってて何も知らないっ
I was
て
asleep.
あの
Son,
時は急
smelled
に
something really
強
yummy.
くてうまそうな周波
Nothing
数
I
の
ever
匂い
smelled
がして
before.
それがどんどん近づいてきて
Yeah.
だから
Energy.
特に何かしようとしたわ
Should
けじゃ
not
ない
gonna
ん
reach
だ
out for it.
ただ外に出て
Yep.
こう
Eat it
バ
on
ーンって防いで
Hmm.
ということはアブの能力
Automatically
は
under
自
certain
分の意思で発動す
circumstances.
ることができない
Can't
あるい
control
は
it yet.
何かしら条件が必要ということですか
Hmm.
もしかしてまだうまく扱うことができないとか
一理あるな漂白
Looks
者
that
の
way.
海外にとどまることも
Oh,
ろく
you're
にでき
shaped
な
for
いし
very long yet.
おいそこまで言わなくたって
Just
我
like
は
a
た
slip.
だ本調子じゃなかっただけだ
Hmm. Okay.
適当に防いだだけであんななんだぞ
It
本
stood
気で
there
戦
and
った
did
ら
nothing.
天変地異が起きちゃうんだぞ
Do I actually try?
だから
Don't get
これ
cocky
か
now.
ら危ないって感
Keep
じた
behind me
時は
next time
お
I
と
run
なしく
into you.
我の後ろに
Keep
下
you
が
safe.
るといいやるときは
Well,
ちゃんとやるから
I
な
assume if it's echo related. If it's not,
律儀だね
probably. So real for that.
もちろんだ我
Super
はと
strong.
ても強いからな
Protected.
こいつを守らなきゃダメなんだ
Thanks, buddy.
うーん
Very
これでまた
reassuring.
振り出しに戻りました
Stuck
ね
again. Anything
So
else to
Naruto.
check out?
残る手がかりは
Let's take our time. There's no hurry. We'll still need to figure out my past first.
漂白者に関しては謎ばっかりだからな
Nothing's ever gonna be easy
なん
for
な
you.
ら白紙が戻ったら総理も呼んできて今週
Oh, I'm finally
Yeah.
meeting him again. That'd be fun.
全交流の研究員が一緒にアブをじっくり研究し
Nice and thorough examination on Abby. Maybe not. Yeah, that's too much.
あの冷たい女も同じことを言ってきた
Poker face from
もちろん
researcher.
却下だだってこれからは漂白者と一緒に行動するんだ
Stay
ぞ
with Rover.
そうですね今のアブはいわゆる漂白者さんの切り札ですそれにこの子を拘束することは漂白者さんの行動を制限することにもなりますからねあなたとアブの関係は謎に満ちて
Where
い
did
ま
you
す
absorb
ですが
Abby? Abby's
あなたが
powers.
記憶を取り戻した
I've been
暁に
between
は
you two.
おのずとその答えも明らかになるはずです
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
採取は未来を見通す力を持っているあなたがレイン様の言葉と採取の予言を聞いて北楽野原へ
Going
向かった
after
よう
Joey
に
next then?
全てはその予言通りに動いています
Get some help? Apparently we have a
そ
past
して
from its memories,
名
right?
式が起こした危機が去った
Threnodian
今
crisis is over.
もう一度レイン様と採取に出会うことができればあなたが追い求める全ても明らかになるでしょう
Kinda needs to resolve that. I'll pay Genshin another visit when she returns. We'll have to wait for now.
心配しない心配しない
Not me now.
採取ってやつと会
That
って
Genshin person
記憶を取り戻すってだけだ
I've
彼と
got
一緒にい
you.
れば問題ないしかし未来を見通すか
Predict the
随分と
future.
強そうに聞こえる
Sounds
な
cool.
そいつ
She always sounds pretty cool too.
我に劣らない
Just
箸を
cool
感
as
じる
mine. You'll have, of course.
どんなやつなんだどこで
Does
会
it
える
look like?
会いに行くな
Where is
ら
it?
客人として
Visit.
かだった
Treat
ら
us with
何か
food.
ごちそうがあればいいんだ
Who's
けど
gonna taste?
祭司は私たちを守ってくれる
Protects every
存
one
在。
of us.
強くて当然だよ。
Yeah, of course it's cool.
しかし、また
Talking
食べ
about
物の
food.
話か。
Stuff your
さっきまで
face.
あんなに食
Stuff
べて
like
た
a
のに。
black hole.
お前の胃袋は底なしか。
I think it needs echoes.
仕方ないだろ、お腹空いちゃうんだから。
After going ways with the Yang and Chishia, go around Jinjo with Abby. Nope. Nope. Can I?
漂白者、聞こえたか、今の音。
Stomach is growling.
もう腹が減って
So
腹が減っ
hungry.
て。なあ、この前ヤンヤンとシカと一緒に行ったあの店に行かないか。あの味が恋しい。
I've food so much. Oh, sorry. Let me. Weird. Oh, I might. Sorry, I think I messed up the order of something. Part ways, Yang and Chishia travel around Jinjo with Abby, waiting for replies from Jinshi, trying to look for more clues about your past. Oh yeah, I messed something up. Oops. I don't think this has been happening though on others. Let me quickly check that. That's very strange. Oh, cool. Very neat internet. Love when it just decides to disconnect. Sorry, yeah, I think... Dang it, why did it do that? There we go. Just fixed it. Oh, it has been doing that on all of them. Shit. Fuck. Oh, I didn't notice. Okay. Basically, since I've been switching a setting, or I've been switching the screen I'm looking at to 1080 for Wuthering, I did not fucking notice that it was... It's not the worst thing, because, you know, you can still see the screen, but it's like, oh, shit, oops. It's the, oh man, things, dang it. And I believe that's for the last few, it's like that, yeah. Or at least GN's onward. Let's see, how far back does that go? Ah, man. It's, oh, dang it. It's been doing this a while. Shit. I'm so sorry. Oh, man, even... No, that one was fine, but that's because I think we're at 1440. Fuck. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that's on me. But... Oh, I'll have to check that and make sure. I thought that would be something that wouldn't be an issue because OBS should... I'm capturing a window that the game is running in, so it should automatically be fine with that, but apparently not. But I fixed it, and now I know for the future, so. Dang it. I'm quite frustrated with myself about that. That's annoying. Well, we did do Act 7. I said we would do at least that, but it's only been half an hour. So let's do, I'm assuming, Act 8 as well. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Might be able to fill it with something. I mean, it's not, again, it's not the worst thing. You can at least see everything, but it's like, okay, I messed up. Oh, but to be fair, again, this is the only time I've ever had this issue with OBS being weird about this, and specifically with Wuthering, but still. Annoying that also happened with the finale and everything. And again, I was looking over and it's like, oh, I can see everything fine there, but I wasn't looking close enough, so. I'm rotted. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. I might be able to... I'll check in YouTube if maybe I'm able to add some, like, simple edits of just stuff going on there. Add some Subway Surfers gameplay or something. I don't know. Just put something there so it's, like, actually using the space and, apologizing. Yeah, because that's on to, I think, like, the last 4 streams for Wuthering. Okay. No, we're still on Act 7. Right, so why this has started is I was checking the events tab, I accidentally clicked twice, and it started. I skipped like the recap so it didn't get spoiled. Teleported me to the area, but thankfully I did not start the quest. Okay, let's keep going with Act 7. You've forgotten past hazy memories in a strange dream. So many questions linger about your identity. Who you used to be. Meanwhile, a mysterious pole guides you to a hidden place on the distant sea. Cool. Yeah. Let's also make sure that everything here is working fine. Yep. Yeah, again, I'm sorry guys. That's an honest screw up and mistake, and I definitely want to do better. And again, now I know how to make sure it doesn't happen in the future. Right, like I'm always starting, so you get my food. You with me? A bit distracted. Yeah, sorry, just found out fucked up my past few streams. No. I should. Gonna try it. I'll gobble it all up. I should quickly check if this messed up anything else. This is what I did last. I think we'll be fine because, yeah, that one's completely fine. Yeah, so it specifically seems to be like, oh, I don't even know if it's while it's open or not. Maybe that's the issue. That might be it. But yeah, it's just with Wuthering specifically, I'll have to check that, make sure it gets resized. Ah, man. That's in my whole day. That dream from last night. And probably what I'll do, depending on how. Did we have a dream? I don't remember having a dream. Did I miss that? Did something get skipped? I feel like something happened. If I missed something by accident, I absolutely apologize, but I don't think I did. I don't know what happened. Meanwhile, send a little flashback. This time I saw more. This time I saw something different. Mountain shaped like a dragon in your area. Sorry, did I? I'm like, did I miss something here? I don't think I missed. Like a cutscene or something happening. Oh, I don't know. That's strange. Yeah, that's just so much black space. I'll have to see if I can do something about that. Weird. Were we supposed to see something for this? Let me look that up actually. Wuthering Act 7 cutscenes? Let's see. this definitely doesn't feel right. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be it. So I don't think we missed anything. I don't know. I'm a little confused. Sorry, I'm... a series of unfortunate events happening to me, I guess. Mountain shaped like a dragon.
そこには
You were ready
残
to go
像がい
to?
っぱいいた。
All these bad things
で
going
も
on.
襲われる前
As
に
in
大使が
discords.
コーチンを守って
Sentinel
くれ
saved
た
the。day.
やり方は確か
Protect everyone.
なんだっけ、あそこの時間を
The time is
外とは違うように変えた。
そう。山全体の時間の流れ
Mountain
がす
seemed
ご
to
く
have
遅くなり
slowed down
残像が入ってこれな
away
くな
from
っ
the
た。
Tassie discords.
つまり時間を歪ませ
Create a barrier.
区域内外に時間の差を作り出して結界を
Throws
敷き
monsters out.
居
Yeah,
住
I'll have
地
to
と
add a comment
残
to
像を
the
分断することで
to the last four
中にいる人々を
streams
脅威
then
から
and
守
just
っ
go like, I know, I have realized about all the empty black space. It's something that has never happened before, specifically popped up with Wuthering and me playing the game and me switching the game to like 1080, switching my screen to 1080. So I'll apologize. I'll go, it's fixed. It won't happen in the future. And yeah, I'll see about maybe doing an edit or something to just fill the space, just have something there. Because right now it looks real bad. Does not look good, and don't like that. Saving all the disturbances a little bit carefully, peacefully.
けどなぜか夢
Wasn't
の中の
affected by
自分
slow
は
time.
結界の影響を受け
Moving
なかっ
in and
た。
out of the barrier.
お前は我の友達だ
I
ぞ。
have awesome
特別
powers.
な力の一つや二つあってもおかしくない。夢に出てきた山の名
That
前
place
なん
you
だっ
dreamed
け？
about called.
思い出せないな。
Yeah, I've seen the area. I've almost made it by just floating over my. Heard correctly.
祭司がそう言
Mount
っていた。
Firmament.
上昇さん。聞いたことないな。
Ah, but that guy has.
お兄さん、
Yeah.
上昇さんを知らないのかい？
Not from around
さ
here.
て
Nope.
は、外からの人か。
な
Just a rover.
んだなんだ、上昇さんを知ってるのか？
何？
That
音
approach
楽
is
が
stop.
喋った。
Sorry, buddy. He's a good friend of mine. Relax, it won't hurt you. Echo talking every
喋
day.
る音外は
Not
確か
that
に稀
uncommon
だ
either.
が、そこまで怖がる必要はな
Yeah,
い
they
な。
have heard of it in other countries specifically.
確か外国のどこかで
Rina.
すご
Rina
い
Sita.
音外
Yeah.
がたくさんいると
It goes
聞いた
there
こと
at
がある。
next level. Cool. Already gained some teases. Well, what's up with this Mount Firmament?
お兄さんは外の人間なら知らないのも
Well,
無
you
理は
don't
ない。
know.
伝説によると、かの上
Just
昇さん
frustrated
こそ
myself.
本
Should have
州
checked the
で
preview
最も
first time I tried this.
山の形は
Playing
最
at
初の
1080
核
instead of
の
1440.
姿そっくりなんだ。
Oh, whatever. First people in Jinjo lived. Giant statue of a sentinel.
しかし、
Joy.
俺は生まれてこの
Anyone
方。
going to that place?
そこにたどり着いた者の
Also,
話
I
を
see
聞いた
mist.
ことがない。
Never come back.
山へ行こうとした者は皆皆無に迷ったのか二度と帰らなかったそうだ。
Actually, to a point I should.
興味があるなら何とへ
Curious
向
head
かいたい。
southeast. East side
延
winding
長の
is
沼の
higher.
東の海からだ
See
と
from a distance.
上昇さんがよく見えるからな。
なんとか。
Southeast. Oh. Well, this looks like it might be quite long. Yeah, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Okay, we're gonna do like a 2-hour stream. We are not gonna do that much tonight. What's your take? Any idea?
ここ数日、特に今
I'll just
朝
say like
南
Act 7
東の
Part 1
方
or
角から
something.
妙な匂いがしたんだ。
Past few days, this morning, unique smell. The mountain they just mentioned. A unique smell? What do you mean?
飛ん んでもなく強い周波数エナジーの匂い。正直我にもよくわかんないけど、とにかく不自然な匂いだった。お前の言った時間が遅くなるってのと何か関係あるかもな。お前そこに行くつもりなのか？
記憶の中で俺は妻子と会った。その場所は上昇山かもしれない。今この瞬間も何かを探さないといけないような気がする。まるで得体の知れない力に導かれているかのように。そういえば天帝で今週は妻子を探し出すと言っていた。それと情報を教えてくれるとも。でも今のところ天帝からの知らせは何もない。
じゃあまずはそこに行ってみるか。何か裏がありそうだけど。
Well, let's go ask Jinchi about it. X7 unlocked. Yeah, let's just do a, like I said, 2-hour stream for this. Ooh, Havoc, yeah.
また寝るの？
Sleepy again.
うん。
Long sleep.
少し
Quick nap.
大丈夫。ちゃんと聞いてるから。
Ears.
何かあったらよ。
Open it. Okay, buddy. Sure you will. There you go. Ah, man. Yeah. Again, I'm not sure how robust YouTube's editor is. If I can actually insert some more stuff into it. Like I said, just fill in the space or whatever. I'll have to see. I'm even fine just putting something static there. Just, again, not having just this complete black nothingness. Where it's like, oh, man. And I can very clearly tell, like, oh yeah, it just didn't resize automatically. But again, now I know. So I should be able to fix it. Well, or stop it from happening in the first place. Prevention. Help you with today. Hey, been a little while. Hey, Jinchi. I have questions about the Sentinel.
レイン様は上昇山に向かわれました。
Not let's say y'all. Left
現在
her
は
out
不在です。
from her mint. Well, we gotta get
レ
there.
イン様とは
Not her back for
ここ数
days.
日連絡が途絶えています。
Hi, Jack. So you don't know what she's up to?
はい。
No.
ですが
Confidential.
今週は
Jinjo is still
面識との
unstable.
戦いから立ち直ろうとしている最中。このことは
Yeah.
口外無用でお願いいたします。
Don't let people know it's weak. Well, what's going on?
以前スカーを審問した際、
Yep.
彼は
Citizen prisoner or
妻子
sentinel?
を監禁した
And
の
then
は
Jinchi would
フラ
find
ク
him.
トシデスだと言い
Of
まし
course,
た。
we don't know about that. As a player,
実は
well,
その時、
as a rover,
レイン
as
様
an
は
audience, as a player,
妻
we
子とのつながりを失って
lost
いたの
track
で
of
す。
Jue.
本当に妻子がそのような状況に置かれている、
Malicious
あ
intent.
るいは
Taints if
その情報が悪意を持つ何者かに
consequences
渡
as
る。
catastrophic.
これは面識にも匹敵する危機となり得
Yep,
ます。
so very not good. Big bad
そこ
times.
でレイン様は妻
Let's
子
get
の
that
安否を確
sentinel's
認すべく
whereabouts.
妻
Left
子
her
が
mouth
最後
for
に
a bit.
姿を現した場所、
That'd
上
be
昇
cool
山へ
with
と
a
向かわ
locked
れた
up new area.
というわけです。
Did Jinchi bring anyone with her? Bodyguards? And you get in touch with them?
それが
Traveled
レイ
alone.
ン様はお一人で向かわれました。名式の復活に際した今週のため、
Scourge any additional
そして
diversion. Human
妻子
resources.
のためを思い、
Because a sentinel?
お一
This
人
is
で
not viable. Yeah. I need to go to Mount Firmament to meet with the sentinel. Jinchi might be in trouble. I want to help.
レイン様に信頼されたあなた様であれば、
Beyond
止
my
めることなどいたし
authorization.
ません。それでも 上昇山への道は危険を極めます。
Special wayfinder.
おそらく
All I
案
know.
内人の同行が必要となるでしょう。
Where can I find this wayfinder? That
今は延長の沼近くの渡し場にいるはずです。
reach out
後
to
で
her.
私が話を通しておきましょう。まずそちらに行ってみてはいかがでしょう
More?
か。
You're at the ferry.
あの方なら
Oh, you're such a
私より
baby
上
Jack.
昇山をよく知っているはず
Still
です。
understanding the situation there. She does. Alright.
レイン
Thanks,
様の
Sanwa.
決断を信じています。
Sanwa.
だから
Almost handled public
私
matters
は
on
た
her
だ
behalf.
与えられた命に従えばいい。
Scratching his chin. Hey, baby.
この不安は消え
Worry
ませ
about
ん。
her safety won't we?
最後に聞いたレイン様のお
Last
声、
video message. She seemed to
明らか
weaken.
に弱っておいででした。
Hmm.
どんなに取り繕おうと、私にはそれぐらいすぐわかります。レイン様、
Might not be optimistic.
あなた様もどうかお気をつけください。
Dangerous place. Take care. Will you?
私場の位置はデバイスに転
I
送
want
し
to
まし
see
た。
your terminal.
レイン様、
Find out.
どうかよろしくお願い
Both
します。
return safely. Thanks. We'll do our best. Abby, Abby, are you there?
聞こえる。
Listening.
そういえばあの妙な匂い
Strangely
結構うま
pleasant
そうだ
smell.
けど、あ
Doesn't
んまり
look
食え
edible.
そうなものじゃないって感じだな。
Are you hungry again? I'm suddenly unsure whether I can count on you. Go get some rest. I can handle it.
ああ、わかった。
Already
我ほどじ
so
ゃない
cool.
けど、お前だってそれなりに強いんだしな。まあ、危
Don't
な
worry.
くなったら
Any
我は
danger,
目が覚めるん
I'll
だ。
wake up. Like last time.
お前を傷つけるやつがい
Nothing
な
that
い
can't even remotely challenge you. Cheway might
我
do that.
は
As we'll see.
と
Probably
眠
won't
っ
wake up.
て
Sorry, buddy. Good night. Have a good sleep.
まずは渡し場に行こ
To the ferry.
う。上昇山の現状についてあの案内人に聞けるはず。
I have info to share. Okay, wants us to exit? Yeah, first.
行こ
Do-do-do. Hello, cat. Cleaning himself. Oh, Burrito's having a dream right now. Paws are twitching. New quest. Jinshi has gone missing, and you just had an enigmatic dream. That wayfinder at the ferry may hold some answers to these mysteries. To Mount Firmament, head to the ferry. Alright, yeah. That's the the challenge.
う。任せろ。
Oh, what's going on here? Okay. Just talking about like, oh yeah, fight it.
行こ
Yeah. It looks very cool over there. Yeah, I tried floating from like up to there to there. I made it relatively close, to be fair. Who's it gonna be? Ah. Okay. Jinji's a master. Watchingly.
雨にお困りかな？
Trapped you below it. No, I'm waiting for someone. Thank you.
それは奇遇。わらわも人を待っているだけだから。ね、
Another familiar voice. Who are you? Are you the Wayfinder?
ええ、案内人の調理よ。雨が止むまで少し話をしようか。
Won't last much longer.
漂白者、あなたは上昇山についてどれくらい知ってる？
Sounds very familiar to another young lady. Not much. It's the place where Ginger was founded. What on earth is going on in that place? No, be honest, not much.
こんな話聞いたことあるか
Certain
な？
folk tale.
昔々
Hiking
山
in
に
the
入った木
mountains,
こりが
woodcutter came
道
upon
中
two
で業を
people
打つ者たちと
fighting
出会い
Weiqi.
彼らの盤面の行方に見とれてしまいました。
Weiqi.
しば
I'm
らく
saying
し
wrong
て
about that.
我に帰った木こりが急いで山を降
World
りると
transformed.
なん
Was
と
different.
見慣れた景色が様変わりしていたのです。つまりその山は
Found in a
一緒
secret realm.
時間の流れが他と違う。
In the span
山で
of a
半
day
日でも
inside,
過ごせば
inside
外
a
の時間
century
は
had
100
passed.
年ぐらい過ぎているだろう
Right,
ね。
time dilation.
で、上昇
Such a
さんも
place.
その類の秘境
Oh,
というわ
fine. You can get up if you want, buddy.
け。でも
You're not
伝
comfy.
説と違うところもある。
Price to pay for entering that scene.
上昇山に入る者に課される代価。山で一日を過ごすたび、
Whole day in the
外
mountains.
での寿命が
10
10
days
日分
taken on
失
my
われる
lifespan. I'm leaving. Like an actual time has passed outside.
それに今の上昇山は伝説とか関係なく複雑だしね。
Probably even more complex. So yeah, essentially 10 times slower in there? What happened? What happened?
歳月人を待
Strange time
たというけ
patterns.
れど
Sentinels.
上昇山での
temporal
歳月を
mandate.
司っているのは
As
祭
of
司。
Rosetta at its will.
一瞬も晩年も
Sorry, lonely cat
すべては
videos.
その手中にある。
Ah,
もし本当に祭司
Fractures.
がフラクトシデスに監
Lose
禁され
control.
能力の制御を失っていれば
Dead end with no way out.
今の上昇山は時間の乱れが生じ死の吹き溜まりとなっているだろ
And you're heading straight into that dead end.
う。時間はあくまでも寿命の単
The
位。
lifespan, not
客
the top
人
of
が
my
赴くの
concerns.
なら
Venture
案内
then.
人がお供するのも至極当然のこと
Evolve your
Conscious.
phoenix. That makes
そ
sense.
こにとどまりすぎた。
Permanent for too long. Sanhua said she might be in danger. Doesn't miss a thing.
傘下の目はごまかせないってわけね。上昇山に行く前魂子の体に流輪
Scales
が
being
現
appeared
れ
on her body.
共鳴能力が弱まっ
Resonance
ている。
ability was weakening.
それが祭司の異常を物語っている。
Sentinel as well.
わらわがこうして案内人の席を全うしている
She
のは
just
その
solving
た
our
め。
dilemma.
そしてあなたをここへと導くため。
What do you mean? What do you mean?
この前傘下に指示を出しておいた。
Disclose my
返廷
whereabouts.
で魂子の行き先を聞かれたら素直に答えるように。
Hi, Jack Jack. Why would you tell me? How'd you know I'd go to the city hall?
なくした記憶の手がかりもな
There's
け
a
れば
promise.
今週も
Memory
帰
loss
って
and
こない。
Shinshi's prolonged absence.
そうなったら返廷に来るんじゃないかなってね。それにフラクトシデスが目をつけているのは
Top
あな
priority.
ただけ。
So concern for Exodus.
この前のあいつらの言動、
Overseer tried
あな
everything
た
to
の
sway
決断
you.
を揺るがすためのものだ。
The
つまりあなたの介入は
involvement
フラク
disrupting
トシデス
plans.
に大きな影響を与
Out
え
from
る。
it.
とりわけ今回はね。
Why do they care so much about me? Seems everyone's interested in me.
コーラン類書に
Record
採
so
取が
tells
降
them
臨した
dare to
後
enter
に
not from it.
上昇山に入
Sinnoh's
り
descent.
数日後
Emergence
平
cave.
然と山を降りた人物の記載がある。
Maybe that's part of the memories we
また
saw
そ
with
の
Joy
人
before.
は採取の
Still
隣に並
alongside
ん
the
だ
Sentinel. Yeah.
とも記されている。
Okay.
そして今その人物
So
と
he
よ
bears
く
a
似た人
uncanny
が
resemblance.
こうして目の前に立
Very
っている。
individual. You think that person is me?
もしかしても何も今はわらわとあなたしかいないでしょ。この答えを見つけるためにずいぶん
Some
苦労
effort
したよ。
reach this conclusion.
漂白者、
Though
今
in
回は危
danger.
険な旅となる。
Venture in the mountains. No
一度
turning
足
back.
を踏み入れれば
Still want to
簡
join me?
単に身を引くこともできない。覚悟はできてる。
As long as it takes around an hour? Yeah. Yes. Strange time pattern can't hurt me. I am the key to solving your dilemma. Then why ask?
案内人、そして
To your
舵取りとし
destination.
て
To
わら
after
わも
that,
共に参
entirely
ろう
up。to you.
こたびの打ち手は
Hmm.
あなたにしか務まらない。雨足が弱まってきたね。
Rain is subsiding. Sky will
漂白
soon
者
clear.
出発するとしようか。
Cool. Hmm. Well, I am glad I resolved that issue, even if it took a few streams. Could you imagine like 10, 20 streams later still having that going on and not knowing? That would be very bad. I would be very upset with myself rather than pretty upset. Yeah, the rain's stopping. A nice boat ride with a pretty lady. No mysterious, of course. Don't fall asleep. She gone. Are we here? Made the clouds look really good for the cutscene. That
ここ
definitely
が
a
上
shot
昇
choice
山。
at the
最
base.
高浜を抜けた先に結界がある。
Across the luminous shore.
行こうか。待ちわびてい
Proceed.
る誰か
Storm
の
is
ためにも
coming. Itching the pallets. And a new area. Sick. Genshin has gone missing and new. Yeah. Okay, same as before. Ooh, what's that? some new stuff to collect. Alright. Oh. Oh. New enemies. New echoes to farm.
これも音の力だ。影に溶ける。俺が決める。
進化をお見せします。
消え去れ。影をまとう。その力使わせてもらう。行こう。これも音の力だ。てや。
アンコールの時間だ。
Good job, Uncle.
キラキラしてる。
Yeah, I'll have to get used to 2 new characters, figuring out their combo stuff. Oh boy, yeah. Stuff to collect. Do we just... Winded Chimer. When chimers are scattered across the mount for mint can be collected using basic attack or range attack. Someone has a keen interest in them. Gather wind chimers to exchange for valuable resources with her. Is that going to be the Chingu? Oh, Zhengi. Or Zhengi? Zhengi? Sorry. I don't know. Figure that chest over there. I do my best not to get distracted. Too distracted, at least. We're just broken. Can we do time shenanigans? Rewind time? What's this?
形と模様を見るに
Design and
食帝が
details.
作った何かね。
Treasure Cortis of Lante. I did a lot of work.
もしかして素粒子
Chrono Sorter. What is that? What is that?
採
Tasset
取の
mark
能力を模して
understood.
作られた装置を
Slightly below.
これを
Symbols
使うと
temporal memory.
一定範囲内の時
For
間
small
が
scale
過
events.
去へと
Yeah,
遡
so it's a
る
rewind time.
師匠から聞いた話によると食帝の
Fear
人
this
たちは
quest and realm
異常
mysteries
な
not
時間の
from
流れに浸水し自らの命を
strange
犠
flow
牲
of
にして
time.
この山に入っ
Even a master.
でその狂気の結晶がこれ
Dedication more fruit. Fascinating inventions. Chronosphere.
うーん
Doesn't add up. What's wrong?
上昇山以外で
Brilliant
この手の
invention.
装置を見たことが
Spread
ない
beyond our firmament.
で
Maybe
も
it's because it can
こ
only
こは
work
結界の
in
外
range of
側
the abilities.
なら
Chronosaur
こ
built
れを
beyond
作った
temple
人は
barrier.
寿命の代価を相応に支払っているはず仮にその人が命を落としていたとしよ
All those
う
others
研究熱心な食帝が装置をここだけに留めて
replicated.
なんてことあ
Insect
る
to
のか
become
しら
lost.
それとも上昇山か
Stop
ら離れ
functioning.
ると
That's what I was thinking.
素粒子
Yeah,
自
they
体
can only work
機能しな
within
くなる
the range of the power. What should we do now?
この装置古びているけど
Whether
表面は埃一つないほど綺麗
tended to weak the
と誰かに使われたばっかりにではここは
Give it
一
a
つ試してみようか
Yeah. Let's try it out. Chrono Sorter. Use the Chrono Sorter to alter the flow of time in a small area, changing the state of certain items within that space. Move the timeline to the right to fast forward time in its effective range. Timeline to the left to rewind time in its effective range. Finishing your adjustments, the objects affected by the Chrono Sorter maintain the state they were in after the most recent timeline adjustment. I know, I shot over there. I couldn't see it.
予想外
Wobble. Nice.
行こ
Then whack. Then it does say we already had this unlocked, but yeah, so this is going to be this next section.
食帝の人は死を恐れない。
Losing lifespan.
狂人には死だと命を大事にするという概念がわからないのです。信念のため惜しむことなく己が命を燃やす純真。あまり真似したくないものね。
Just want to make sure we don't miss any dialogue. No birds. Feather. Is it on the way? Yeah.
風の導きのままに。
There we go.
漂白者気をつけて。
Fractious. Oh no. How could they be here?
進化をお見せします。
これも音の力だ。
まだ改装だよ。まだ見とされない。
その力使わせてもらう。
Please die.
任せてください。お、あれ進化をお見せします。あんこのお友達をいじめる
Get him.
な。あんこに近づくな。
またフラクトシデスの仕業か。
Yeah.
最高浜のあちこちに待ち伏せがいる。
It's a trap.
あなたが来るってことバレバレだったみたいね。
So maybe new resources to gather up. I mean, that definitely is, yeah. Plums. Ooh, another new mechanic. What we got going on here?
洞窟の入り口が
Entrance is
塞がれてる。
sealed.
これは遮断光膜。
Photon
これも
barrier.
測定お手製のもの
Another
ね。
dimension. They got a lot of
こ
shit
れを
going
解く
on.
には特別な方法が
Specific
必要。
steps. Guide
じ
you.
ゃあ、わらわの指示通りに頼むよ。
Indentation. Very glad it's caught on after you as far as being popularized. Photon vault and photon barrier. Photon vaults usually appear in sets and emit golden. Ooh, that's cool. Enemy over there. Sorry. Golden energy paths connected to the photon barrier. Both ranged attacks and melee attacks can deactivate photon vaults. Disabling all photon vaults in a set will deactivate the photon barrier. Once the photon barrier is down, stationary enemies inside become active again.
遠距離の攻撃で最高城を破壊すれば遮断光膜も落ちる。この洞窟を出れば時間の流れの影響を受ける場所。くれぐれも注意するように。
Yep. Can just make sure we don't skip dialogue too easily. No. No. Rafting. Oh. Is that the temporal shit going on? Yeah, everything's frozen in time.
Can't やっぱり影響は受けない。
Can't hurt me. Oh, doing okay?
うん。
Cool. Yeah, they gotta get the shine. Is this the effect of that strange time pattern you mentioned? Yeah. The music popping in.
本来は
Showing up.
外より遅い
You
だ
successfully
けど
flow slower.
外に出なけれ
So
ば
as long as you remain
影響
within
は
the
一切
temple
ない
barrier.
ほどのね。
Ooh, haha.
しかし
See now
今
it's
ここを
different.
満たすのは
None here
制御の効かない時
were
間
all
の無駄。
disruptions.
穏やかだった流れは
Once
激流
slow
へ
and
と
steady,
変貌した
chaotic and turbulent,
あるところでは
frozen
時
in
が
time,
高速で過ぎ去り
but their speed up
反対に
slowed down.
あるところでは逆行する完全に止まってしまった場所だってある今の上昇山から出るのはあまりに危険
Much the way
寿
you
命
have to
への
read
影
enough.
響が全く予想できないから
Youth to old age.
外に出たら老人になっちゃったぐらいなら全然マシだと思う
Yeah, looks like there used to be a old town here.
外に出た瞬間
Turning
骨に
into
なる
dust.
というのがオチだろうね
Power of time.
それこそ
Yeah.
流れの影響を一切受けない人でない限り何よりも不幸なのは
Poor
巻き込ま
creatures.
れた罪のない生き物たちか
Bodies and minds.
狂った時
Ravaged.
間により突如与えられたその苦しみとても
Yeah,
わら
even
わ
like
に想像できるも
snowflakes
のではない
frozen in the air.
だが予感は確かに的
Francis
中した
managed to capture our sentinel.
妻子はフラクトシデスによって監禁され
Yep.
能力の制御を失っている随分と嫌な予感が当たっ
Things
ちゃっ
would
た
turn
も
out
んだ
wrong. Well, seems like we can't have that on Preda.
デバイスも動かない
Terminal
これじゃ
isn't
あ
working.
コン氏に連絡も無理ね
Need to reach Jinchi.
まあこんな状況
Sure,
なら当
preventing
然
it from functioning. Yep. Jinchi.
コン氏だけでなく
Can't waste
上
a
昇
moment.
山の住民たちも危険にさら
There's
されて
more
いる
at stake. All inhabitants. Yep.
漂白者
Need to
急い
hurry.
で高知へ向かうわよ
I was gonna say it looks that
あ
way.
そこは上昇山の中心で居住地妻子を探しに来たコン氏も必ず通っ
Doing
て
a
い
very
るは
good
ずだ
job
から
presentation wise. Sure does. Oh yeah. Very different from what you've seen already.
行こ
Spect. Skill Frost Deer calmed the temporal disruption now forever frozen the instant where the disaster struck, but appearing still and serene on the inside, remaining as being torn apart by the chaotic proof of time. So the cold around the edges of the screen. Items.
うひどい状況時間の流れの影響がこれほどとは調理は大丈夫
Danger 2.
今のところはね妻子が制御を
Sentinel
失う前
contained
に
the situation.
何かしらの策を施したのかもしれないそれでもこの安定がいつまで持つかはわからない漂白者わらわの身に何が起ころうと決して足を止めるなただ自分のなすべ
Focus
き
on
こ
what
とを
you
な
have
せ
to do. Big snowflake. Yeah, a snowman. Oh, there it is. Blends in. There we go. Yep. That's going to take a little bit to explore. Cool. Ah. Corrales. Cool. Someone to do off screen.
行こ
Firaxis up there frozen in time as well. Oh, check. You're fine, buddy.
漂白者どうした？
What's the matter? I dreamed of this place.
コー
I
チン
dreamed of this place. Angjin. You don't tell me about the flashing images you saw in your dream.
それは上昇さんに間違いない
Did
ね。
dream. I dreamed of Angjin being attacked by TDs. I dreamed of the Sentinel protecting people here.
となると、その夢は
Counts as
コーラン類
documented.
書の記述とほとんど合致する
The
ね。
past.
100年前、
A
残
century
像が
ago.
光竜に侵攻した時、コーチンもまた戦場
First
となり、
word at
壊滅
TDs.
寸前のところまで追いやられた。でも、祭司が天より
So
前に
descended
時間を操る力で残像を退治した。コー
monsters
チン
at
は
bay.
こうして守られたという。漂白者、その
Dream is
夢は
more than just a
単なる
dream.
夢じゃない。
Yeah, memory.
それはかつての記憶、
Mm-hmm.
そして
Moonlight.
導きだ。
Mm. Oh. Yep. Well, they're not so frozen. It's the Frexidus.
コーチンは上昇山の中
Pivotal
心。
location.
わらわたちを探しているのだったら、確かに効率的。
Intercept our path. They've laid a trap on They've laid a trap in Angjin.
そう。でも、
Trap has its weak
網であ
points.
れば、目もあるは
Watch this. What's this?
ず。共鳴能力を使
Same
っ
for
た
itself.
形跡。
Resonance ability.
フラクトシデスのではないな。
Jinchi.
今しか。
Track
ど
her
うやら
down.
やけに差し迫った状況だったみたい。
Laid to the
これは
people.
コーチンの人とも何か関係ありそうね。あとはこの先に続いている。
Traces lead deeper.
これをたどろう、漂
Keep
白者。
moving.
くれぐれも用心は怠らないように。
Follow resonance traces. Resident of Angjin, suspending time at the temple of disruption, now forever frozen the instant before the disaster struck. Fortune turned its back on this unlucky soul. Oops, too much. Okay, so some Fraxidus did get frozen. Fraxidus Artificer, suspending time at the temple of disruption. Yeah. Fraxidus had infiltrated Mount Firmament even before the disaster struck. Yeah, maybe don't gun down civilians.
跡が途切れた。
Traces end here. Well, looks like some were taken out recently. Search for clues. Hmm.
フラクトシデスのメンバーが反撃を受けてる。
Yep.
これはあの
Trails
子がやっ
led
たも
to
のね。
this location.
この調子で能力を使っていたら
Resonability too
身を
much.
削る消耗は
Worse
避けられない。
condition.
でもあの子にだってそれぐらいはわかるはず。
Hoping the people find refuge.
コーチンの人を避難させたということ。
チョリ、
Hmm.
あとはこっちに続いてる。
Traces here.
来たね。行こう。
Heading north. Ah, well, there's a guy to fight.
任せろ。近くでまた消えた。
Disappear by the pond.
漂白者、この辺りにあるものに注意してみて。
You guys are leaving me alone.
この花瓶、
There it
気に
is.
なる。
Oh. I was like, I saw the targeting. Didn't know how quick it would hit. Rotate. Oh, oh no.
の裏に
You need
何かある。
cutscenes. I'm used to that.
行ってみよう。
Take a look.
ここ
Sound.
にも遮断光幕がある。
今回の最高上は3つ。脅迫者、遠距離攻撃で解除をお願いね。
Yep. Town in the mountains.
お前たち何者だ。
待ちなさい。
Oh. Who's
シ
this?
ン様。
Jin.
この方はコーチンの客人です。
Honored guests.
今週の霊院に続き、変定
The
の
magistrate and your trusted
こ
counselor.
こも逃走の渦中に放り
Something
込まれ
significant.
と
Yeah,
いうわけですね。
you might say that.
長霊、お久しぶりです。真意様、
Step down your
変
position.
定での任を辞した後、隠居されたと聞
Well,
いていま
things
す。
change, you know. Have to step up in a
お互い
crisis.
望まぬ形での再会となってしまいましたね。
Fortunate circumstances.
私もコーチンの外と関わりを断って久しぶ
Turn
り
yourself with matters beyond.
ですが、こうも次々と異変が降り
Jinjo
か
is
かれば、
volatile.
そうも言っていられません。
Reunite us. Unpredictable moment.
こちらの方は
Young sir. Should call you. Shall I call you? Rover.
そうですか。私のことは真意と呼んでくれて構いません。では二人とも一緒に来てください。
Not safe to talk here. Fair enough. Hmm. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, please pardon my rudeness earlier. I didn't know you were here to help Madame Magistrate. I don't mind. You're just doing your job. Thank you for your understanding. First the temporal disruption, now the Fraxidus. When will we ever get a break? Trouble finds us again, our people won't stand a chance. Anyway, I still want to make it up to you. Just give me a call if you need anything at Mount Firmament. No problem, buddy. Makes you feel better. Optional talk to the Hongjin residents. Yeah, we'll do that. Town in the mountains. Learn about the life of Hongjin residents. Mount Firmament, once serene, now lies in eerie silence after the devastating temporal disruption hit. Are there any survivors left? Tried so far is working. Next is kind of commission. Hello, Uncle Fu. You there, young man. I bet you have more important things to do. Don't let an old man like me hold you back. Go and accomplish your task with purpose. What makes you think so? My eyes may be old and blurry, but my mind is as sharp as ever. I've lived my whole life in Mount Firmament, but people are all the same no matter where you go. Our actions reveal our true character. Now at this crucial turning point for Mount Firmament, your arrival. Yes, it is no mere coincidence. In these troubled times you may hold the key to bring about much needed change. Seems that was a completion of the optional stuff. Okay. I did. Ah, some chairs to sit down.
あなたたちが探しに来たお方ですが、
Magistrate Jinchi. Yep.
つい先ほどここを立たれま
About
した。
15 minutes ago. Dang,
Imagoro.
just missed her.
後天石に到着したところでしょう。
The Truth Seeker's Pass.
外の人が食定遺跡と呼ぶ場所のことです。
Ruins of a Corv Savante facility. What is Jinchi doing there?
真意様、詳しくお話しいただけますか？
Yeah, did say skills were popping up. Hmm.
それは
Are you?
大丈夫。
Fine. Sure about that?
他の者は逃げ遅れた者はいませんか？
Ugh.
生存者の退避はすでに完了してい
I'm
ます。
escorted to safety.
よかった。
Hidden
その
chambers.
まま身の安全を守ってください。
Rest a little.
祭司の共鳴者であるヨガ。
Settles appointed
核の存
resident
在を感じられなく
since
な
its
りました。
presence for some time.
世の共鳴能力も弱まってきていま
Resident's
す。
ability awakened.
おそらく
Power from
祭
the
司の危険
sentinel.
な状態に。
Condition getting worse. Yep. Hmm.
神様、乱れが発
Where
生
the
する
sentinel
前
was
に
the last seen.
祭司の居場所を教えてください。世の力で時間を安定させられる範囲はごくわずか。
Find a radius.
これが世の限界。
Push my limits. Small pocket of space secure.
この災難を真に解決できるのは
Serious trouble.
祭司だけです。
Can't we say more time? Stabilize time flow.
乱れが暴走するとき、
Blessing flying
祭司が
towards
休眠
me
する
and
場
the
所、
long chamber.
流民邸に向かったのを目撃しまし
Swarmed it soon after.
た。フラクトシデスに囚われたのも
Those
お
darn
そらく
Fraxidus.
その時でしょう。
Mm.
しかし、相手は祭司の機関によって発
Defense
動す
system.
る防御装置の存在を
Reacted
知ら
as
なか
soon
った
as
よ
our
うです。
settle made back inside. Hope of course Savante. That's cool. Yeah, they've been up to a lot.
装置の作動
They
に気
get
づい
around.
た我々は、な
Locate
んと
their
かフラク
troops.
トシデスの一部を倒すことができました。
Mm. No,
That's
you
the
can't. We'll kick you
こ
off
の
when
状
stream
態
is
の
done.
流民邸を再び
Late,
解放
turn off
する
your
には、
mood.
後天石で封鎖を解除する進化工を手に
And seal with a key
密
forge.
室の制御装置で使用する必要があります。
Ugh.
わかりました。でしたら世
Bring
は
back the
すぐ
soccer
に
key.
後天石へ向かいます。
その体では無茶です。
Injured. Please rest.
ここは私に任せてください。
世が離れればフラクトシデスが
This
襲ってくる
place
かも
once
しれ
I
ません。
leave.
ここに残るものが必要です。
Yeah, that's fair enough.
皆を頼みます。
Keep our people safe.
わかりました。あなたの命であれば従いましょう。
You big baby.
ここへ来る前に聞い
Hey, demand
た。
for
いずれ
ribbon.
戦う運命に
Feel
な
the
るということ
prophecy. Faithful
きっとこ
clash.
の一戦は
Settle myself.
今週の
Yep.
行く末を決めるもの。
Did say that.
フラクトシデスの空ごとをやすやすと信じるつもりはないが、
I'm not surprised to hear it. Hmm.
祭司よりも強い存在となっ
Told me
た
long
時、
ago.
今週の未来をつか
They're
むことがで
surpassing
きる
power. Humans of
人
Ginger
間もある。
control their own destiny. Yeah, not let around it more.
このことについて
Not predetermined.
もっと詳しく聞かな
Save
け
the
れば。
Sentinel. Serious conversation about this prophecy. It's fair enough. Hmm.
このようなことがありました。
まだわからないことがあり
One
ます。
thing doesn't add up.
フラクトシデスが
Rhapsodus kidnapped
祭司を
the
監
Sentinel.
禁した方法です。
Mm-hmm.
職邸は流民邸の増築に携わったと聞いています。
Research being involved somehow.
彼らの研究、何
Getting
か
out.
関係し
They're
ている
putting
の
the
では。
doge and everything. Hmm.
その件については私が調査しておきます。
Cyber key
ですが、
left vulnerable
その方法
to
が
a
何であれ、
retaliation.
流民邸が解放されれば、フラクトシデスも動き始めるでしょう。
Mm-hmm.
それはかえって好都合です。
Keep them at bay.
わらわは漂白者と共に後天石へ赴き、
Yep, we'll
レ
meet
ー
up.
イン様を探しましょ
Distract the
う。
forces.
我々が
Staging
派
it.
手に動けば向こうも本腰を入れてくるはず。
Sounds good.
そこを狙い、
一網打尽にするのですね。
Locals handle the rest.
わかりました。密室横の通行を許可します。
South,
後
walking
天
couple
石へ向か
minutes.
うのなら、
Through the
そこを
Seeker's
出て
Pass.
南へ行ってください。
心得ています、真意様。
Leave it to us. Yeah, we'll do it. Down.
上昇山から始まった運命。
Glacier is born. Glacier returns. Ah, as a connection. Bound to Mount Firmament. Mhm.
何か知りたいことで
Any
も。
questions? Sure, yeah. Temporal
That's-
disruption.
この危機がコーチに与えた影響は大きいものでした。何せ急にやってきた天災
As
です。
usual, chaos erupted.
日常の中にいた大勢の民が
Time.
乱れに巻き込まれてしまいました。ここにはあれ
Ordinary
ほどの
individuals.
力に抗う術はあり
No
ま
way
せ
to
ん。
defend ourselves.
霊員の助けがなければ
Didn't get too many
死傷者の
casualties.
数はもっと増えていたことでしょう。
The Sentinel caused this disaster by trying to protect people.
それも賊のせいです
Understand, not to blame. Yeah,
祭司に罪はありません。
that's good.
そもそも祭司がいなければ
Stands things
上昇
Sentinels
さん
never falter in protection.
いえ
Saved our ancestors.
今週は残像町に襲わ
Sentinel
れ
land would be
とっくに
uninhabitable.
滅んでいたでしょう。それに今の状
Could be
況
much
が悪化
worse.
しないのは
Pray
祭
for
司
its
がこ
help.
の土地
Can't
を守
expect
ってくれて
anything
いるおかげです。
more.
先祖の代に訪れた天災
Once
は
protected people Mount
祭司が退
Firmament.
けました。
The Lion Magistrate
This is
achieved
another.
this time. Yep.
霊員
And we
の
remember
他に
that
希
time
望
in the
が
past.
ない。
Hi,
何か知りたいことでも
Mien Long Chamber.
祭司と共にある装置がこの上昇山に落ちたと言われていま
Alongside our
す。
Sentinel. Interesting.
それは
I wonder if the rest
竜
of the
人帝
Sentinels
と名
something
付けられ
similar.
ました。
Sentinel came from a faraway
遠い
star.
星の先から来たとされている祭司
Hibernation
が
pod.
休むための装
So
置
the
と考
dragons
えら
are
れたからで
aliens.
す。
the longs are
ただ
aliens.
今の技術力では
Comprehending
完全な
towards
解明
us
には
still
至ってい
struggle.
ません。
Hmm.
そういえば
Health is
祭司の
worsening.
状態が以前よりも悪化しているように見えます。
Going to sleep more
特にこの
frequently.
数ヶ月は流民
Oh
邸
yeah,
で
how
休
long
む
has
こ
it
と
been
が多い。
alive?
加えて
Asking about it.
祭司の口か
No
ら
response.
何の答えも得られていない。
Or even in this environment. Maybe it's not
どう
meant
したものか。
for this world if it's from somewhere
何か
else.
知りたいことでも
Asking about the Mien Long Chamber's defense.
流民邸を封じた装置を作ったのが
Built
食
by
帝
Court
で
of
す。
Savante. Yep.
しかし研究のため上昇山へ来た
What
彼らを
ferment study?
ここの民は快く思いませんでした。
Yeah.
彼らが行った研
Definitely see
究は
that happening.
祭司への冒涜に等しかったからです。
Disrespectful.
幾度となく流民邸に入ろうとしたことも民の嫌悪を助長させた原因でしょう。ですが
The
双方はすぐ
liberation
に打ち解けました。
said Court Savante posed no threat.
食帝の人間は生粋の学者で祭司を害するつもりは一切ないと分かったからです。そこである取り決めが行われました。
From
高
disrupting the
知の民は
research,
食帝の研究を邪魔しない。
outsiders from
その代わ
interrupted.
り
Sentinels
食帝は
arrest.
祭司の眠りを守る装置を作ることを約束したのです。ただ当
Read
の
this
祭司はその
compromise.
ことに対して
Remain silent.
一切の意見を示しませんでした。と何か知りたいことでも
Ask about the cipher key.
神格を
Yeah.
使った解放の手順が
Complex
面倒なことは認めます。
Mien Long's chamber.
ですが
Controlled separately.
これは安全を考慮してのことです。2箇所に分けて保管された鍵
Extra safeguard. Splitting key and control
二
panel
重の保険
or malicious
といえ
individuals
ば
access
分か
them.
りやすいでしょう
Fair
か。
enough.
何か知りたいことでも。
Understandable. As about the lifespan cost of leaving.
かつて妻子は結界を敷き、残像庁を
Reveal
退
the
きま
harsh
した。
truth. Yeah.
その
Sensible
時生まれ
protected
たの
people.
が外よりも遅い
Everything
高知の
comes at a
時間の
cost.
流れです。
Even good
その影
things.
響で時
They
間の
amount
流れ
for
が遅い
mutual
場所から出
lifespan
る。
exponentially.
つま
The
り
longer someone has lived
上昇
inside the
山から
temple,
出る
the
には
less likely
過
to
ごし
make
た
it
時
out
間
alive.
に応じた寿命を代償として支払わなければいけなくなりまし
Isolationists,
た。
essentially. Because it's like,
その
oh,
時
unless you leave
大
real
地を
young,
嫌って山を出た若
you're
者
gonna
が
be
いま
stuck
す。
here forever. Brave young people
そ
before
の
they
者たちに
age
よって築か
left.
れ
Built
たの
Ginger
が
Up City.
今州です。
So
反
essentially,
対に
the original founders
残ることを
were here.
選んだ者たちは
Stayed
山を
worshipped
守
as
っ
a
た祭
god.
司を神
Protected
と
for
して祀りまし
generations.
た。
The likeness into the
山
mountain.
に
And
その
that's why it
姿
looks
を
like a
刻
big
み
old
込んだの
dragon.
も
The mountain does.
その表れです。
It's a crazy undertaking.
では、吉報を待っ
Maybe
てい
your
ます。
safe return.
私もなすべきをなしましょう。
We'll leave you to it. Right, lecture. Not bump. Keep asking. No. Oh yeah, let's. Just making sure isn't telling us anything optional there.
行こ
Oh, what do you guys do? How did it go for you? I saved as many people as possible, directed them to safety, but there are others. I did what I could. Don't beat yourself up. We acted quickly and saved a lot of lives. So thanks to Lady Genie. I was so overwhelmed, my mind went blank. If she hadn't been there to give orders, wouldn't you have even made it out alive, let alone save anyone? It's rare to hear that from you. I remember how much you opposed Uncle Fu's decision to let her take the reins back in the day. Well, I thought you knew nothing about our town as an outsider. But it was too late. Decision had been made based on the support you received, yet I just accepted the inevitable. It's about Uncle Fu. Have you never heard about Uncle Fu? You must be the esteemed guest from Jinzhou Lady Jinyi mentioned. I see. That man in the white shirt is Uncle Fu, former leader of Hongzhen. Despite having stepped down from his position, still commands respect from the townsfolk. Said to be over 100 years old, making him the oldest person in town. It must be tough for him, during all this chaos at his age. I mean, yeah, fair enough. I would also not want to go through this at 102. I feel like this is just faster.
う行こう
真意は前から今氏のことを知ってい
Did
た。
she know each other?
今氏は生まれてすぐ力を
Baby
見出さ
fruit
れ
residence.
祭主の共鳴者
City
となる
Hall
べく
son was appointed
偏
as
帝で
mayor.
育てられた真意様のみならず
Government
偏帝
workers
に仕える
and
人なら
teacher,
多少なり
including
彼女の面倒を見たことはあるだろうねあの子は幼い頃から責任を押し付けられ
express her true
子供
nature.
ながらの佐賀を殺して生
Only
きて
teenage girl became a magistrate.
霊院に着いた時だって
Yeah, that's kind of what we
Mother Jude.
saw in her
その肩にのしかかる重荷は
unimaginable
想
weight.
像を絶する
Or just cannot fathom. Just like a launch pad? I'm usually made of
行こ
burps. Leap device. So yes, it is a launch pad. Sound leap device for a moment to launch yourself in the target direction. Leap device can also be used while you transform into Clang Mang. Oh, it's right next to it. I was like, wow.
う行こ
Yeah, let's keep going a little longer. Like another half hour at most. I say a half hour just because I'm
ここが
bitching
真意の
about my
出た
fuck up.
根底石。
Choose Zigger's Pass.
ええおそらくこれも素粒器ね
Another Chrono Sword.
使い方は
Similar way.
最高浜にあったものと同じはず
入り口は崖の上ね。
But on that cliff,
でも
been blocked.
封鎖されているみたい。
Let's rewind time.
中に
Or
入る
fast
には
forward time.
遠距離攻撃で
Break 3
3つの
photon
最高
walls
場を
to
破
rage
壊する
tabs.
必要があるね。
One's blocked. What is it, Chinley? Ah, get some vocals in there.
いや、
Nice.
食帝の人間はどう
Curse
し
of
てこれほ
Ante
どの
creates
仕
such a
掛けを
immense
作れたの
mechanism.
か
The
気になってね。
Sentinel's power.
これは
Portals aren't
わ
supposed
ら
to be
わた
able
ち
to
凡人の
comprehend.
理解の域を超えている。
Well,
少なくとも今までのどんな文明にだって
ability to
時間の
manipulate
制御を成し
time.
遂げたという記録はなかった。となると残る可能性
Sentinel
は
taught them.
祭司が自ら知識を
Because it
授
knows
ける
eventually
というこ
its
と
time
だ。
will run
でも祭司がわざわざそんなことをするのはなぜ？
out. Nice.
後天石に入ったらいっそ
I'm
注意して
related Curse of Ante.
思わぬところに手がかりがあるかもしれない。
Truth Seekers Pass. Got a new stage. There we go. So the photon barrier on the gate. Enter True Seeker's Pass. According to Jinny Hongzhen's mayor, Jinxi has gone off to True Seeker's Pass, where the Corte Savante roams. Cipher keys stored in the heart of True Seeker's Pass is a precondition, opening Mian Long Chamber, and the audience with Joy the Sentinel. There you go.
同時に3つの最高場を破壊でき
It's
ない。
double locked on.
そうね。
Three
脅迫者。
once. Did
こ
you
こ
use
は
the
素粒
crouch
子を
here?
使ってみてはどう？
Yeah, I figured I might as well try. Okay, so we're all the way there. Partially blocks? What's happening up above? So that reveals that.
上にある高圧黒石が見える。
I was gonna say, I
あ
see
の
that.
円盤、ひびが入っているし、
Threnodian.
高圧黒石の爆発をうまく利用すれば破壊できるかも。
Explosion. Explosion. There we go. Since we created that gap, now move it around to reveal one properly, right? Because now if we go... Yes.
完璧。これで中央の最高場が亀裂と重なった。
これなら最高場を同時に攻撃できるね。
Oh, there's a jump pad there. I think I saw that earlier, but I was just like, ah, parkour.
よ
Oh,
くや
you're
った
fine, cat.
じゃあ早速中に入ろうか。
Because once we get in, that's when we get that waypoint there. Ah, boom. Okay. Definitely love
気を感じる。
Yeah, I'm already noticing. Like, I did hear, like, yeah, one of the main complaints early on was the music being very ambient rather than melodic, and it's like already I can tell they're switching, changing some things up. Has a noticeable, like, different feel to
こ
it.
こにも残像が。
And this was in the 1.1 update, I believe I saw.
本物
Has
の
a
残像
Discord.
と
Don't look like usual.
これも食帝の仕業ね。
Curse of Ante. Oh
実体のある残像を映
TD
し出し
holograms.
遺跡の防衛をさせている
This
といったと
place.
ころか。
傷つけさせない。
Hello.
フォトンシンセシス。いや、進化をお見せします。
Well, I should have used that on my punch. That's all. Let's go. Cool state.
これも音の力だ。
これだ
Okay. Ah, bro. Good that. Oh, another wave, you say? Well, don't mind if I do. Just blow them up. Fun. Think of ahead. Another.
なんだか解除されたように見えたね。確認しに行
Those
こう。
holograms. Fortunately, the flare stone put out a crest. Part of the room. Okay. Yeah, some of the characters I've got, I've just done a quick check of like, oh, do they have unique, like, animations here for jumping forward and back? A lot don't, but a few here and there do. Okay. Yeah, we won't collect them all unless we need to go around. Flare crest and flare stone. Flare crests typically come in sets, are used to seal the entrance of a rune or other devices. Each flare crest corresponds to one flare stone. Flare crest can be extinguished by approaching and activating the corresponding flare stones. After all flare crests of a set have been extinguished, seal will be lifted. No, I'll get 2 more then. So probably 2 more arenas fighting.
石の門に星のような輝き。
Glowing patterns, flare crest. Hey, how you doing, Ray? We're partway in to Act 7 of Wuthering Waves. Checking it out. I think we'll be wrapping up relatively soon. Maybe like another 20 or so minutes. But yeah, just gotta meet Ching Li here. She's been pretty cool. I'm trying to learn more about what's going on with Joy and Genshin. Did the chorus of Ante about this too?
ええ、ちょっとややこしそうにも見えるけど、
Structure.
根気よく向き合えば大した
Yeah,
こ
I've
と
just
はない。
recently gone into Wuthering
羊門に星が浮かんでいるでしょう。
Waves.
星に
And,
はそれぞれ対応する溶岩が存在している。
quite a bit, so. How are you? I've been doing pretty good. Just hanging out with both the cats. Got one on my lap, one over here. You're okay, but yes. But yeah, not doing too bad.
さっき解除した仕掛けもこのうちの一つだったみたい。
Accidentally solved. Ah, thanks. That's why the corresponding star is dimmed. Yeah, how are you doing then?
つまり、あと2つの溶岩の所在を突
The
き止め
other
れ
two
ば、
flare stones.
この門は開く。
Okay.
これは
Yeah, just been a little chaotic in the house since our main fridge seems to not be working well. So we've had to be moving food to ice chests and other like mini fridges and stuff, and it's just been a little crazy
こ
there.
の血と鱗。
Blood and scales. Yeah, she's growing scales. What's that about? Chi was injured. What happened?
怪我というより、
Edge of
これは
overclocking.
オーバークロックの前兆。
Yeah, we've heard that term quite a few times, but I still don't know quite
残
what
され
it
た
is.
時間はあまりないよね。
Must be nice to have someone to talk to. Yeah. It's always good when just people show up and chat a little bit. Running out of time. Yeah, another chatter has come by every once in a while, just depending on the schedule, is Sparkle and Star. So, checks out the streams every now and again, and it's like, hello, how you doing? Just recently found out results for a bunch of tests I did. managed to get good scores on all of them, so that was great. Literally an introvert at home. Once I'm out, I'm an extrovert. Literally can't stop talking. Yeah. I get that. Yeah, sometimes it's just like the environment and who you're hanging out with. I definitely understand. Kind of got those different sides to you, where you're like, oh yeah. Like, yeah, no, I talk way more, like, just streaming in general, than I do to, like, basically anyone else, so. It's definitely fun.
ここにも測定の痕跡がたくさん残っているね。
Researchers
ボロボロだ
presence.
けど。
Okay. Left some notes. Yeah. Oh boy. Let me get prepared to read them. Monitoring report on abnormal spectrum's performance of a C-001. Title: Spectrum Anomaly Monitoring Report for Subject C-001. Entry number H-C-6947. Abstract. The data presented in this report were obtained from spectrum evaluations performed on subject C-001, also known as Joy, from June blank, or I should say redacted technically, to December redacted. During a preliminary experiment conducted on June 14th, redacted researchers observed a 15-second frequency loss, subject C-001 spectrum. 5 additional tests were later conducted. Through the following day, and all data obtained reflecting the frequency loss were highly consistent, or severe average below 0.02. The recorded data of the resonance spectrum on the 3rd, 6th, 11th, 23rd, and 30th of the subsequent month indicated a gradual lengthening of subject C-001's frequency loss. Data exhibited significant increases with varying patterns. It was postulated that this event occurred due to the presence of subject C-002, also known as the Mien Long Chamber. Subsequent subject C-002, or sorry, got confused there. Subsequent 32-1 factor experiments confirmed a significant correlation between subject C-002, the duration of frequency loss in subject C-001. Notably, subject C-002 exhibited an inhibitory effect on the duration growth of subject C-001. How many times are we going to say that? We're going to say that a lot throughout the rest of this. Oh boy, it's quite a bit. Based on spectrum monitoring data of subject C-001 from June redacted to December redacted. Sorry, you came in right when I have to read this little bit of a lore dump here. Following preliminary conclusions can be drawn. 1. Subject C00-Z, whatever, bears defect, malfunction. GUI, yep. Subject C-002 can temporarily slow down the escalation of subject C-001's defect, cannot make up for subject C-001's frequency loss. Appendix -1, source, researcher memo number C349, with the help of the peculiar visitor. So use Japanese dub, only use the law from Indonesia, by the way. Ah, cool. Yeah, in a lot of games that have JP dub options, I tend to go for it. My usual reasoning is, you know, you already see so many EN dub playthroughs online, so that's part of it. But also, since I know at least a little bit, like by a little bit I mean maybe 5% of Japanese, it's nice during some of the conversations to know, like, oh, what honorifics are they using, and that helps identify like extra layers to characters' dialogue and relationships. So I enjoyed that. Even as a novelist and story reader, I ain't reading all that in game, if not voice. I'm not locking in. That's fair enough. I think yeah, if it's not voiced, then I voice it myself usually. My general rule of thumb is like, if they have an event that isn't voiced, and there isn't like notable character interactions and stuff, I don't stream it at all. I just do it off stream because I'm like, it's just something to grind off. With the help of the peculiar visitor, we were given the opportunity to converse with subject C-001 directly. It's a meaningful and mutual conversation, though we didn't get as much information as I'd hoped for. But at the very least, conversation proved one point. Our previous research was effective. There is no defect in C-001, as per C-001's own declaration. One of the temporal programs was lost, and during its prime, C-001 had the capability to manipulate time by decelerating, or even halting it, rewinding it, and making corrections as needed. And Wuthering gets summarized anyway by the character after. I got it. Yeah, a lot of games tend to do that as well, where it's like, oh yeah, this thing that just happened, let's take like, let's do a 2-sentence summary. Nonetheless, the current condition of C-001 can be described as one of sickness, with irreversible disruptions to time rendering any attempts at correction or restoration ineffective. Consequently, Mount Firmament has been transformed into an isolated entity amidst the vast oceans of time, despite the initial purpose being one of redemption. Appendix-2 Source Research Memo, number C382. Yeah. Okay, we are pretty close to the end though, so we'll keep going and finish it on up. Yeah, I know some other games have this problem, and one of the things I'm thinking of maybe doing is going and doing like some background lore where it is just a bunch of text and, you know, taking the time to voice it, you know, and make it a little bit more entertaining if people do want to check it out. By running through time flow models, came up with 2 hypotheses. Hypothesis number 1, C-001's defect is non-congenital. Okay, this defect may have taken place around the period of C-001's first arrival on Mount Firmament. Has been confirmed that the defect cannot be reversed. See report number H-C-7426. So essentially what they're saying there is, it was not born with this defect. It was caused by its arrival in this world. Hypothesis number 2, the discrepancy in temporal progression between the interior and exterior of the time bubble has been progressively widening. Based on data comparisons, there exists a correlation between the deceleration rate of time flow in Mount Firmament and the growth rate of the duration of C-001's frequency loss. Expanding on the second hypothesis, if C-001 were to eventually cease to exist, the uncontrollable flow of time in Mount Firmament would likely surpass its limitations, impacting broader range of regions, such as entirety of Jinzhou. That's why it was like, not only the consequences of like Genshin not being in Jinzhou, and the instability and weakness there, but also it's like, oh, another threat to the city. This might be why that peculiar visitor offered to work with us in the first place. Appendix-3 Source Research Memo, number C457. Efforts are being made to advance the development of the artificial resonance object. Although we have not yet achieved its success, we have decided to name it the Chrono Sorter out of our recent progress. Right, and then that's the origins of that, and we now are using it to solve puzzles. In summary, the whole story law, one of the advantage for me for studying making novels. Yeah, no. Definitely making it short and sweet, so you're like, yeah, you know, I mean, hey, it's on books, right? The paragraph summary of like, here's the general idea of what the book is. Check it out if you want. I know we have our peculiar visitor to thank for every progress we made so far. If the Chrono Sorter project is successful, it's a win-win for everyone involved. As I had anticipated, they intend to restore and utilize C-001's complete power, or to rectify the temporal distortion made of a resonance object. There is still a significant journey ahead of us. merely the starting point. I mean, yeah, you definitely see those videos on YouTube as well, of like, let's summarize 10 hours of story in like 30 minutes to an hour or something. It's like, yeah. Obviously you lose some intricacies there, but it's like, fair enough. Sentinel's situation's worse. Sustained severe injuries. Yep. All those years ago. No longer power to restore time. Could only stop and rewind. And that's the issue now. And maybe that's why it's like, hey, Jinshi, surpass me in power. Take over. Maybe you'll be able to restore time. Sorry. What's power? Could return it back to normal. Just making sure we didn't skip dialogue by accident. I'll try to do 2, I guess, for lazy readers. New file for summarize, but long enough. 300 pages to maybe 100. I mean, it's almost the exact opposite of like, you know, do a 5,000 word essay and you fill it with fluff to reach that limit at some point, or to reach that goal at some points. And it's basically the opposite. It's like, how brief can you make it without sacrificing major elements? Worsen over time. Yep. Several perishes. Is there any way to cure the Sentinel?
少なくとも記録にはそう残っている。できるのは流人体で眠ることだけ。それでもせいぜい進行を遅らせるだけで根本的な解決には至らない。そこで採取と時間の流れの影響を受けない偉人はある策を考える。
The Chronosaurs. The Resonance. It's crazy how easy it is to write 5,000 words for me nowadays. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you just have to have like that spark that day, right? You just go like, you know what? It's time to write. And then you sit down for like half an hour, write out what you want, and you go, oh, how much was that? Oh, it was this much? Dang, didn't think that. I know years ago, I did just a little bit of writing for fun. And it's like, oh yeah, no, you can easily write like 15,000 words and just go like, wow, that was an afternoon, and I had a whole bunch of fun doing it. Time flies. Sentinel couldn't be fixed. Replicate its power. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done that. I haven't written seriously in a long time. So, it worked.
残念なことに素粒器の作用範囲はあまりに小さく採取の力には及ばなかった。
Narrow range. Sentinel's immense power. If the object didn't work, then what if it was a person? Jinshi.
そこへ至ったのなら
Closer to the truth.
答えは目前ね。
Yeah.
残
Why
りの
she's
溶
hitting
岩は
scales
2カ
and
所
that sort of stuff.
今は根子に追いつくのが先
Supposed
決
to be
よ
the successor then, perhaps, to Jue and Jinshi. Yep. Oh, you cats. You guys are so cute. Don't have any motivation to write the prologue page. Do it 29 May anyway. Yeah, that's fair enough. Like, prologues are important, but unless you can think of a good hook, honestly, it's sometimes not even worth, like, focusing on too much. Like, if it's distracting you from something important, it's just like, nah, do it when feels right. And we'll skip you guys for now. The upper tier. New combat music for the new region as well.
2つ目の溶岩はこの先ね。 漂白者、今回は
Sort of the
素粒子を
landscape.
使って
Yep.
門を復元して。
We've started. Yeah, definitely more dynamic. Okay. Little guy gets raised up. That path gets opened. Okay, so we can use that to open the path. We also have that for cube. Okay. I only have 11 chapters, prologue, extra. Maybe land on 15 chapters. Haven't written anything. Well, I mean, you say only 11 chapters, but 11 chapters is still impressive.
まだ最高城が一箇所残っている。
Another photo vault.
でもここからじゃ見えないよ。
Okay, yes, we'll have to do that.
近くに狙える場所がないか探してみよう。
Better vantage point. Like here? Ah, okay. Gotta shoot through there. Found the right time where I can do my usual morning. 1 page, evening 1 chapter, and night 1 page. Yeah, that sounds like a good schedule to do. Almost missed his chest back there. I saw the line, I was like, oh, hold on. Better vantage point. What is this supposed to send us? Transform into Clangbang. Ah, so that's the little thing we saw there. Interact with the king to start the Echo Challenge. Clangbang. Transform into Clangbang. Breaking ice walls. Okay. Transform into Clangbang and use the leap device. Launch yourself at the ice walls to break through it. Transform into Clangbang, jump, and launch a plunging dagger to break through ice caps. Right, so floors instead. We also break that. Got it. Really shouldn't have together.
浮いている石板に装置が。それを使えば道ができるかもしれない。
Yeah.
試してみよ
Let's try it out.
う。シリンも姿に変化した。
We're a little guy now.
漂白者、氷の壁に勢いよくぶつかってみて。破壊できるかも。
Boy. Come on. Move. Move, little guy. You can run it. Run and do it.
ここにも素粒器。使ってみない。
Still there. Okay, yeah, we'll need this to get around. Nice little
浮かんだ
pathway.
石板が道になった。これで高圧黒石を持って水を渡れる。
Forgot to turn my phone cooler off. Freezes already, bro. Aw, man. I mean, hey. I would say that's generally good, though. You know it's doing its job. Definitely don't want the opposite to happen. Let's see, and then, yeah, toss that over here. Nice.
こ
Chest.
こ。さっき見えなかった
Read
最
to
高
that
城が
photon
見えるね。
vault. I'm gonna fight this guy. New,
傷つけさせない。
Ah, big wolf guy.
大丈夫。
Okay.
はい、シン、お見せします。よっ。よっ。今。
Let's do that. Oh. I guess that ult is very good. Not use the Havoc Rover that much. I know, sometimes I definitely wish I had a phone cooler. Or, when I'm just playing stuff on there. Sometimes it gets so hot and the screen gets hot, and that's usually when I'm like, okay, yeah, I should probably stop playing now. If the screen's getting warm, yeah. If by warm, I mean like 100 degrees or whatever. Okay, yeah. So now we can see that. So let's check this again. Yes. Okay. Yeah, so let's swim back on over. Let's fix this up so we can see the other two. and shoot it with our little drone buddy. There we go. There we go, nice. Overclock my phone, by the way. Battery consumption 1000 milliamps or even more. About a 5-6 watts if you prefer it. No, that's pretty crazy. Yeah. I do use a laptop charger to charge my phone, which means that it charges very quickly. And if I'm playing a game at the same time, it doesn't really lose battery life, but technically, it does technically have like an overclock ability, but usually I don't use it since I'm like, oh, I have YouTube up at the same time and other stuff. Smash ice piles with attacks that might drop unexpected rewards. Let's grab his chest first. Yeah, I don't really like actively overclock my phone often though. Don't usually feel the need. Most games run fine enough as it is. One last 4-star. Carrier lift.
これでいける。
Okay.
これでいける。
Yeah.
装置の上で
Up or
何か
down?
引っかかったみたい。
Okay, go down there. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep streaming for a little bit. I was like, oh, should I end it quite yet? I think let's finish this puzzle first, and then I'll hop on off. And get some rest in the tome. Well, I can't cool my phone so much anymore. Only stuck between 34 35. I mean, to be fair, that's not crazy hot for like components, so still not bad everything considered. Alright, yep. There you go. And always break those when you... Okay. Not too bad, this one. It's not you my phone at 27. Very good. Yeah, no, definitely during the day when it's hot out, that will make it more difficult. Research memorandum number C532. Date 05. Sorry, just I don't know why stomach's going odd. It's time to burp. As our 903rd experiment ended in yet another failure, we couldn't help but reminisce about our initial excitement when we completed the first Chrono Sorter prototype. However, we were always aware that it was a crude replica of C-001's power. My calculations showed that the Chrono Sorters could only function within a specific distance and would become useless once removed from this region's time barrier, although they may still work at the luminous shore. Despite this, I clung to hope. The concept of a secondary resonance was more than just a theory to me. It was my life's work. Bleh. It was terrifying to think it could all be a mere fantasy. Research memorandum number C545. Date 26. 931 first. Bleh. Chrono Sorter, like its predecessors, was destroyed by intense resonant shock, but it successfully restored time for a brief 1.29 seconds, making it a valuable sacrifice. I was right. My belief in the secondary resonance theory has been confirmed. When two entities resonate at higher intensity, the weaker one can exert much greater resonance power than its original capacity. The only issue is how the Chrono Sorters we've been making are too fragile for this task. I need a more powerful resonator, but the risk is too great. No one can withstand the resonant shock of C-001 without enduring catastrophic overclocking. Right, which is what's happening to Shinchi right now. Note, I must speak to our visitor. saw them telling C-001 something. I'm convinced that there is a connection between what they did and the brief success of the Chronosorter number 931. Blah. Yes, I had seen it with my own eyes. C-001 must have transmitted some form of unknown energy to Chronosorter number 931, just when I had deemed the experiment a failure. So essentially going like, hey, you're on the right track of thinking, don't give up. Giving the researchers a bit of hope. I wonder what will happen if I force overclock at 20, remove thermal using root. How hot will it be? Yeah. As long as you're confident in it. Always make sure you have a failsafe. Spilled a little now. Well, that'll be all good. Oh, you're fine, cat. You didn't get any water on you. What does it say?
まず素粒子は確かに人造共鳴物だった。
Artificial resonance objects.
強い共鳴の力を与えることで
Strong
素粒
impact.
子はその力と共鳴し
Corresponding resonance
同じ共
effects.
鳴効果を発生させることができる。
Mhm.
そしてそのことは
Previous
わらわ
question.
が最高波まで抱いた疑問の答えになる。
Resonate with the sentinel.
素粒子の時間逆行機能は採取との共鳴により実現された。
That sounds really powerful.
そうとも言えない。条件があるからね。
Shut
素粒
down
子
as
は
it moves
採
sentinel's
取と
range.
上昇山の時間の流れがない場所じゃ使えない。
Not worth the shot, I guess.
それと
Don't want my
発
battery to
生
go
させ
boom.
られる力
Yeah,
にも
that's
限
also
度があ
very
る。
fair when you're running that much power through a small phone battery like that. Artificial resonance objects.
記録
Capacity
に
is
よると
limited.
素粒子の出力を上げるため測定の人間は
Potentially
二
make
次
them
共
more
鳴仮
powerful.
説を提唱した。
Second resonance awakening.
それは共鳴の力を衝突させ
Collision
ること
between
で
two resonating
二次共
frequencies.
鳴が起きるという
Second
もの。
resonance awakening. That prophecy. A destined fight between Genshin and the Sentinel.
今子がさらなる力を時の秘宝を
Trigger
得る
a
た
second
めの
resonance
二次
awakening
共
from
鳴。
Genshin.
時間の流
Exerting
れを
stronger
正す
resonance
完
abilities.
全なる力。
Restore the flow of time, yeah. Essentially become Joy's successor. Did the Coruscante's research succeed?
ほとんどの実験では素粒子が採取の
Cursors
力を
made
受
to
けきれず
collide.
粉々
Send
になって終わ
frequencies.
った。
No match. Turned to dust. Without exception.
一度だけ
One
ある
brief
素
issue
粒
of
子
power
が
restored time.
流れを正す力を発生させその後すぐ砕けた。
Imagine 1200 megaamps constantly being pulled out of your phone battery while gaming. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. That's pretty crazy.
この結果は二次共鳴が力を増長させ
Again,
る
I
効果を
just
持つと証明
at that
した。
point I don't even think I'll play the game on my phone. I would just be like, nope, that's a PC game. If it's requiring that, or just even wanting that to run well. Second awakening indeed improved resonance ability.
その唯一の成功例を分析した結果分かったのは
Cursors working in
力を
overdrive.
発生させた際装置は過負荷状態にあったということ。そしてその状態は共鳴者の
Human resonators.
オーバークロックと酷似していたということ。
Hey, you finally can answer my question. We've heard about overclocking so much. Yeah. What is overclocking?
限度以上の力を行使しようとする行為のことよ。このオ
Key to
ーバー
triggering
ク
the
ロック
second
こそが
awakening.
二次共鳴の前提だとその研究者は考えてい
Yeah,
る。
what are the consequences? It doesn't sound like a good thing.
ええ、身に余る力を振るえば
Result
その
in
身に破滅
destruction.
を呼ぶ。あと他にも一つ
Another
気
detail.
になる記述があった。
But yeah,
素粒子は勝手に動い
require
てくれない。
manual control.
採取と力を衝突させるには
Someone
人の
else's
操縦が
command.
必要となる。
Hmm.
そして採取も誰かの言うことに従った。
Was that us in the past?
ある実
I
験にお
guess
い
we'll
て
see.
素粒子が
Success.
過負荷で自壊する
About
直
to
前
break
に
down.
採取に指示を出した者がいるらしい。
Yeah, might have to overclock my cooler too and reach -11 using inside my AC room. Yeah, would probably be a good idea to do that.
その実験というのが、採取が力の一部を素粒子に譲渡した例外の実験。
So successfully transfer some kind of energy. Overclocking. When the chronosaur almost broke down. Energy transmission.
どう、漂白者？答えは出た。
Have an idea? Yeah. Absolutely. Go deeper.
行こ
Like I said, I think I'll complete this puzzle and then wrap the stream up. Do a part 2.
歴史を感じる。
Finish up this act. Oh, I was like, who's making all that noise? Big guy over here. Oh, hey, Genshin. Light work. Oh, yeah. Using her abilities too much. And the scales. By the way, have you done the anniversary? I've not fully done. I'm like partway through.
どうして？
Yeah, Master Z. I'm most of the way through the board game, and then the other event I only did the first part of because my characters are still so low level that it took like way more time than it should have to do the combat portions. So I'm putting that on hold until my characters are, you know, as high level as they can be. So I'll probably wait until like the last week and then fully finish up the cube combat event. I hope that answers your question in a way that makes sense. Sorry.
大丈夫。漂白者の体は特別で、
Yeah.
時間の乱れの影響を受けない。
要は
Found her earlier than expected. But we did hear, of course, that she headed out before us. So. And we're still trying to solve the puzzle.
満場へ赴いたの
Don't go
は、わらわ
away,
の決断。
Chingy's secret yet?
真として
Chingli? The cubic event.
ただ
Use
席を
trial
全うし
character
た
and
だ。
use Jinchi cube. I have been using Jinchi cube. I didn't know there was a trial character or not. I'll have to check that out, yeah. This event is a laser simulator. It honestly, yeah, just aim the laser and fire. I did notice that and noticed it was the strongest one out of the starters at least, and I was like, oh yeah, we're going for that for upgrading. It seems like a fun little event to do though, so I'll definitely do it on stream. And it has story elements. So yeah. Even if it's just little fun character interactions. Or to be your pawn, tend to keep it. Teacher and courtier. Right for me to do so.
それに、漂白者という援軍をここまでたどり着かせるためには
Won't even have him
必要
here.
なことだった。
That's also true. Yeah. She's done a lot
彼
already.
はこの地と深い因縁を持つ人。この局
Strong
面を
connection
打
to
開
this
するには
place is help to resolve
力が
not
必要
from
と
this
なる。
crisis.
しかし漂白者からはすでに多大な助力をいただいているのに
I don't mind helping you again. I'm here to find out about my past. It's fine. Yeah.
ありがとう
It's a win-win for us.
本当に
Get to find out about our past,
ありがと
get
う
to
ご
help
ざい
out
ます
some friends.
漂白者一緒に妻子のもとへ行
Rescue
き
the
ましょう
sentinel.
そこに
Talk to
あ
him
な
in
たの欲
person.
しい答えがきっとある
Have
は
the
ずです
answers you want. Hopefully.
今
Well,
は
I
急
can't.
を要
Want
す
to
る
get up? I'll be
手
kicking you
短に
off
話そう
off stream. Anyway.
今子後天石で何を知った？
Yeah, he's been on my lap for a few hours, so he'll be fine. You should get some food and water anyway. Yes, you big baby.
測定の記録から
It's
妻
found
子
as
は
a
初めて
residence.
の降臨で
Yep,
治
only
らぬ
injured.
傷を負ったと知りました
Ooh. No
そ
freaking
して
way.
年月を
Friend
過
just
ぎた
DM me.
今
That skin
制
cancer,
御下に
bro.
あった時間の流れがだんだんと不安
Oh,
定にな
that
り
sucks.
やがて今週の脅威になろうと
I
してい
was
ま
not
す
thinking that was going to be your next message in chat. Yeah, no, that. I don't know how that ranks as far as like severity, but cancer just in any form sucks. So I'm hoping he can get the treatment he needs and beat it. Yeah, I'm very glad that like no one super close to me has gotten cancer. I had a friend who I think his mom passed away. It was like a decade ago now, so memory's a little hazy, but yeah, I think his mom passed away from cancer and went to her funeral with him and everything, and it's just like, yeah, no, it sucks. it's still a terrible thing that we'll have to deal with for, you know, till we manage to solve it, treat it, cure it, whatever. Condition worsened. Yeah. Sorry. Back to the game, am I right? Oh, yeah. Restore temporary. No, but absolutely my condolences, and like I said, I hope he's able to beat it.
その方法は戦いで共鳴力を衝突させること。そして二次共鳴の瞬間、最初の共鳴者が限界以上の力を行使して流れを正し、時間の代償をすべて。
If it works, yes. There's obviously a risk to it, but it seems Jue is confident. If it's in the prophecy, yeah, solution. Okay.
たとえ流れを正せるとしても、時間の代償を消せるとしても。
Oh yeah. This is one thing about Wuthering I don't particularly care for. The whole, been playing for 3 hours. I'm like, come on guys, whatever. Achieve all that. What's at stake for yourself? Yeah.
分かっています。世は最初の
Resonance connection. Time to truly get to know. Blind to its suffering. In fact, he's kind to me and said, I just want to be happy to me. It really sucks. Damn. Yeah, that's also the other thing. It seems just, yeah, the world has a unfortunate way of bad things happening to good people. You know, again, I can just really hope, pray that Ren gets better, that he beats it, all that. I'm just gonna pet my cats for a little bit. Help me cheer up, because, yeah, that's, again, something you never want to hear.
現在に至るまでの最初の決断と提言が
So he's found it. Wise words and well-crafted decisions. Yeah, but I think it's kind of going my time's over.
時間の流れが暴走した今回の事件も、コーチンの民を守るためのやむを得ない策でした。もし、最初が当時、結界を設けなければ、
Sentinel blocking tacit
今の
discords.
今週は荒涼とした大地になり果てていたはずです。
Okay.
それで、どうするつもり？
Sorry, just also checking the time since it's like, oh, I need to get to bed soon. It's quite late over here
ど
for
のよう
me.
に拡散し変化するのかは
Condition
誰
indeed
にも予測
incurable.
できない。
Hmm.
でも、そうなれば、
Yeah, there's
上
no
昇さん
limit
の
to
この
its
現状が
range.
今週の未来の姿となる。世は
I will.
その時は
Good to have your cats by your side. Mine
世が補
rarely
って
stay
みせ
home.
ましょう。
Just I can carry him without he crash out on me. Yeah. One of them's an outdoor cat, but we force him to come in at night just because it's like there could be coyotes, foxes, different type of predators out. There's an all indoor cat, but they're both big babies. Like, outdoor one may act tough outdoors, but as soon as he gets inside, he just wants to be with people, be on your lap, hang out with you. The Julius prophecy myself.
これが上昇さんと今
Save
週
him
を
up
救
from
い、
protect
そし
Jinjo.
て
Help
最
the
初を
Sentinel.
助ける唯一の方法ですから。それが招く結果を知っていても、
Yep, just making sure. Going, hey,
戦って祭司との二次共鳴を果たすことはオー
overclock
バー
it
クロックに
anymore.
陥ると同義。そうなれば 意識の
Know
喪
what that
失
means?
最悪の
Lose your
場合
mind.
存在すら消えてしまう
Dust.
あなたは無残に歪められ引き裂かれた
Shredding under immense
素
pressure.
粒器と同じ末路をたどるかもしれない本当にその時が来たとして
Confine your
あ
current
なたにでき
condition.
るの
Might need a bit of help, but
あなたが無理をする姿を
I think your facade.
わらわは何度も見てきた
Mm.
今のあなたはこれまでと同じただ自ら死地へと向かっているだけ
じゃあ先生は
Nah. Mine's sometimes meowing nonstop, like he's begging me to let him out at night. Yeah. He definitely did that, like, the first 6 months to a year we got him. But it's because he was a stray that we took in, who, from everything we could tell, hadn't been treated right, so he eventually got used to appreciating being indoors, though. Only sometimes, of course. Like I said, mainly at night. But yeah, as soon as it hit winter, stuff like that, he's like, oh boy, it's cold out. I want to be inside on a warm lap. I want to talk to my teacher.
世はただ先生が歩んだ道をたどっただ
Go
け
back down, risking
そ
your
の
life.
道には夢を叶えるために命を惜しむ理由などありませんでした
いつわらわがそんなことを教えた
Don't remember teaching you that. You learn by watching you do it.
死は人
We'll
の
die
差だ
eventually.
しかし
Stay alive as long
生
as
き
you
る人
can.
にしかできないことがあ
Achieve
る
more.
生きろそして
Live, inherit,
祭
and
司の力
inherit
を
the
手にする
sentinel's
んだ
power. Sim protect these
そうす
people
れ
for years.
あなたが望む救済は叶えられ
Right.
未来
Don't
が
save them
続く
just today. Save them
先生
for the rest of your life. How often do people come to your stream? Like I said, every now and again. There's a pretty consistent chatter. Like I said earlier, Sparkle, who will come on by to chat. Not every stream, but I would say like usually every other. It sort of just depends on what I'm playing and the time I stream. Because time-wise for me, I start streaming relatively late, so I think just people in my time zone are usually asleep. So yeah, I mean, most of my chatters are from,
あなたが諦めの悪い子
like
だ
you were saying, Indonesia,
よ
but
く知っているからね
other ones from India or Russia, stuff like that. A whole other side of the world. Don't tend to stop you. Made up your mind.
漂白者を連れてきた
Help you out. Make sure you don't die.
あなたもうすうす気づいていたかもしれないけど
Hero fought by Sentinel's side.
祭司と共に戦い本州に貢献した英雄で上昇さん
Other side of the earth, so yeah. That's basically what happens. It's like, oh yeah, most of the people who show up, other side of the
今まで
planet.
の証拠がそれを物語っている
Yeah, there points to this being true.
あなたの他にもこの局を破れる者はいる
Hmm.
それが漂白者
I mean, hey, we'll do our best again. I don't remember anything, but I can fight. I'm strong. It wouldn't hurt to help. There might be other options.
先生の教え肝に銘じます
Since you keep your words in mind.
最後に一つ
Don't
フラクト
overshoot
氏
it.
ですが祭司を監
Right,
禁
so
した
just
方
keep
法
our
は
signal trapped.
我々にもわからない
Right, yeah.
祭司との謁見が叶うかどうかはそれにかかっている
And then you can battle it out. Maybe the Fraxides are just really strong. They might be using the Curse of Ante's mechanisms. Maybe they manipulate the Sentinel's weakness. I think one of those two are pretty likely. Top one could be, but... Government finally realized where the internet is. don't lie about making
ここで出せる
minimum
結論
speed
は
100
全
megabytes
て
per
推
second.
測の域を出る
Yeah, that is absolutely
あとは
fair.
この件を調べている真意様に任せよう
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, I remember having like real bad internet back in the day. You know, when it's just getting started. And nowadays it's like, it's crazy how much just technology and the internet has advanced. Any of these scenarios. Are we on the case? Get an answer soon.
探している神格は入り口付近の石門の後ろにあるはず
One more flare stone. Yeah, so let's do this last little puzzle, and then like I said, I'll finish up so I can I can get to bed at a semi-decent time for me. Right. We just grab those chests, and Chi took out these guys over here.
行こ
Yeah. Internet's a great way of connecting the world. And
見て
even
浮い
within
て
your
いる床
country.
の上に最後の仕掛けがある
The last target.
まずは床を元に戻す方法を考えてみて
Well, looks like we just do a little... Oh, there we go. Where are you from? Midwest US, United States. So,
それにしても
live around the
この大
mountains.
量の仕掛けずいぶん手が込んでいたね
Since we live pretty high up, it means hot summers and cold winters usually. Seems simple enough. Nope. I was gonna say,
罠です
seem too suspicious. Okay, construct. Lumiscale construct. Solid scale is a lumiscale construct, form a protective barrier that reduces all incoming damage when active. Lumiscale construct's core is exposed after each attack and when it is immobilized. Lumiscale construct this time, do damage effectively.
入れよ戦場移動よっ大丈夫
Come on, get out of there.
火の雨が降り注ぐあはっ
Negative play. Oh, they put us as a spectrum. Okay. Oh, I do not like that.
入れよ
What you're doing. Or grinding something in general, I should say.
こんな手はどうあ逃げ場などない劣化のきら
Let's
め
do
き
that. Oh. Oh, so good. Ooh, friend from California. Always my novel editor. Need to send the file only on weekends. Got it. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, no, I mean... Like I was saying, the internet is so great for connecting people. Like, I remember years ago, I used to play some games with some guys down from Australia. And it's like, oh yeah, that's... it's crazy to think about that. And just how much in communication is opened up, honestly. Connections, communication,
3つの溶岩
just
を
getting to know people from
全て破壊
different
できた。
walks of life and
よし
different
石門の
places.
ところに戻ろうか神格がある部屋への道も開いたはず
We'll head on over to the lift. And I think I'll call the stream there. It's not more notes. Yes. Okay. Communication log. That child. Reply to that child. Unfortunately, C-001 did not respond to the matter concerning that child. However, the fact remains that the dead baby did come back to life. We do not need C-001 to confirm anything for us. Or else the strange occurrences of that day would be meaningless. As for the child's identity, there can be no answer besides redacted. As for how the dead baby was brought back to life, suspect it has something to do with the turning back of time, but neither you, I, nor the people of Hongjin are able to remember the events of that night in detail. We rule out the possibility of a collective hallucination. This at least indicates that the phenomenon of turning back time on that day only affected individual entities, not all of the Mount Firmament. The citizen of Hongjin told me that a child is now being fostered in the town. Maybe we should go and take a look. Was that Jinchi? Is that why she has such a strong connection with Jue? It's like, oh yeah, let me rewind time to bring you back. As a baby. That's crazy. Well, are you gonna finish this quest first before going to bed? Not the whole quest. Not like Act 7 in of itself. Because I did look that up. I usually try to ballpark. Natural death before making an exception. Well, I needed a successor, right? Yeah, I know there's like smaller parts of the act. So if you're talking about that, then maybe, like, you know, right now it's labeled Truth Seeker's Pass. So it's like, oh, maybe advancing the next step, sure. But yeah, the whole act, it seems takes quite a while. So I'll be doing a part 2 to finish that up, I think, is my answer to that. Middle, upper, let's try going upper, yeah. Yeah, I am just kind of looking at like, okay, where's a good place to leave it off for the moment? Because it has been almost 3 hours now, so it's not like it's been a short stream. Yeah, see, like it just changed to, yeah, quests. There we go. Yeah, it just changed the road of pilgrimage. The hibernating deity silently awaits the pilgrim's arrival. Distinguish truth from lies. Seek answers from this divine being. Well, after you unlock the portal, it's a long story quest. Because, yeah, cutscene's a fight. Got it. Yeah, so I mean, we just unlocked the portal. So does that mean, stop here for the moment? I did say after the puzzle, so. And we have a waypoint right over there. We can just run on back. Yeah, I'm good at ending it off there. We learned a bit of info about Jinchi, Jue, and have set up the stakes for if we didn't succeed with resolving this crisis. Don't forget to use the trial character on the Cubic event tomorrow. I will. I do want to stream the Cubic event because there's a little bit of story in there. So I'll see when I do that. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably just continue this quest tomorrow and finish it up. Yeah, I've been trying to schedule out my streams a little bit to have some variety and like switch between stuff, so we'll see what I end up doing, but you're always welcome to come on by to chat if you want to. But yeah, gonna leave that off there. Thank you so much for coming on by. Hope you enjoyed. Feel free to comment down below what you guys think of this time around on Wuthering Waves. You know, naming Abby Abraxas, I think was the name, or something similar to that. So seems to remember a little bit. And then of course now with Jue and the new area, along with, I believe, new music and stuff similar to that, because yeah, it definitely has a different feel from like mainline Jinjo that we've been in. So interested to see like when you guys first played through it in 1.1, how did it feel in comparison to 1.0? Goodbye. Well, tomorrow I got school, so maybe I can't come as early. That's no problem. Yeah, whatever works for you. See you later. Or, well, see you next time you show up. Yeah, feel free to comment about that. Like, what are your thoughts on generally the new direction, I would say, for the music. I would say that's the biggest difference so far. To me. Yeah. Like and dislike if you want. Subscribe if you want to see more variety gaming or gacha content in the future. Love you all. Hope you guys have a great day now, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. See ya. Yeah, I will absolutely see about fixing, or at the very least, leaving a comment on all those, the 4 past streams that had that issue that I found out tonight. Which I'm very glad I found it out tonight. Better late than never. But, yeah, I'm definitely upset myself for that fuck up. Won't happen in the future. Hopefully. And thank you guys for, having the patience and, understanding to watch through that sort of stuff. So, as usual, like I said, thank you guys so much. Love you all. See you guys next time. Bye-bye for real.